All right, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me actually move my camera over here. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Let me get to the comment section. First, let me move this over a little bit, though, because I'm going to be over here quite a bit. Let me move that right there. All right, bet. All right, cut off a little bit, but I ain't going to be over there for any reason. What's good, everybody, man? What's good? What's good? What's good? We got Zelig in the building. Bulldogs looking like they finna go back to back. Hell to the Commanders. Let's get this dub tonight. First of all, you are completely right. And appreciate the donation. Of course, can you do a video one day giving us your all-time Washington players you would start at each position for both sides of the ball? First of all, appreciate the donation. Love the first comment. Love the video idea. My boy Zelig is already chat MVP. I don't know how anybody's going to top him. Complimented my Georgia Bulldogs by speaking the truth. Definitely about to run this back real quick. This is about to be back-to-back. Real smooth, like. Even though, I mean, Ohio State and Michigan have to play before we get to the playoffs. They play, what, like next week or something like that? Or maybe this upcoming Saturday. So one of them is going to get knocked out, which is going to move Tennessee back in. And, I mean, I feel like we're better than Tennessee. And I feel like even when we play them again, we should win. But I'm not, oh, yeah, that's easy. We can walk into that game unprepared and win that. Nah. You still got to be, you guys still got to be ready for Tennessee. So, I feel like one of those guys are going to sneak back up in. Tennessee, TCU, as long as they go undefeated for the rest of the way, might be 3. And I'm predicting Ohio State to be Michigan. They'll probably be 2. And I think Tennessee is going to be 4. But it's so, we'll see. It may not be super sweet, but I do think I think we're ready to run it back to back, though. I mean, we already have injuries, and we did at Tennessee. So I'm not too worried about too much because we already lost Nolan Smith, who was arguably our best defensive player. Jalen Carter is our best defensive player, but we just been getting him back for the past couple of weeks. You see how much of an impact he's having. Not having Nolan Smith for the rest of the year, but we already didn't have him for a couple of games, so I'm not too worried about it anyway. We've shown that we can be dominant against great teams without Nolan Smith, so next man up. So I'm not too worried. I mean, I tried to tell y'all this offseason that the Georgia Bulldogs would not fall off because, if anything, we lost a lot of front 7 players, but one, Jalen Carter is better than any defensive lineman that was drafted from Georgia last year. I mean, this past draft, better than Jordan Davis, all of those guys. And then 2, even though our defensive line overall got worse, our secondary is way better. True freshmen that came in, all of them guys, man. And, Keely Ringo's only getting better. So I already knew our secondary would be better. Our defensive line may take a slight step back. But again, people didn't want to believe a lot of us when we were saying Jalen Carter was the best defensive lineman on that D-line last year. I need Commanders to score 50 and Eagles kicker to get 9 field goals. Boy, what kind of betting odds you on, Cave? What's good, Cave? What's good, TJ? What's good? What's good? Jack Miller was good. Can we repeat? We did in week 12, week 13, 20 when we faced the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hey, man, Jack Miller, captain. Rodrigo, I'm with y'all, man. If we can beat the Steelers when they were undefeated and be the ones to spoil that party, we can do the same thing to the Eagles. And honestly, our defense overall may be a little bit better. It's kind of like Georgia, where you can argue maybe our front 7, especially with Chase Young hurt, it may not be quite as good as it was when we beat the Steelers, but our secondary is definitely better than it was when we beat the Steelers, I would say. Derek Forrest has become he's only getting better game by game. He's getting more comfortable. Cameron Curl is even better than he was back then. Bobby McCain is, pretty straight. I feel like he does get a lot of blame for stuff that's not his fault. And I think he's been playing fairly well this year. I'm not worried about that. Benjamin St. Juste has stepped up big time. He was out there one-on-one in Justin Jefferson, and you saw what Justin Jefferson did against the Bills. And he had a pretty good game against us, but he wasn't doing that. My boy Benjamin St. Juste ain't going out like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like Benjamin St. Juste is big time now. So if anything, compared to that time we spoiled the Steelers, now granted, you can definitely argue the Eagles are a better team than what the Steelers were that year, but I think our defense is overall better. And then our offense, we'll see. We have better skill position players. Our offensive line isn't as good as it was that year. And we'll see if Taylor Heineke can step up and be better than what Alex Smith was. We'll see. It's really on Taylor Heineke, honestly. And Scott Turner, of course, as well, though. Chase Young should sit out the season. The fear of him getting hurt will be a repeat of RG3 nightmare. It's too risky. Yeah, that's what I was talking about in my video. What's good, Michael? We got Eagles fans in the building. What's good, DeAndre? BJ, what's good? What's good, A-Team? Supposed to pick me up to bring me to his house, watch the game. He's an Eagles fan. Ah, man. Wait, so you trying to be in Eagles territory? What's good, London? What's good, Mr. Jones? Mark Paul, King Sean. What's good, D? Said we're going to beat them by 20. Okay. He said Alabama should have lost too. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in Ole Miss for folding that. Alabama's already done. They're not gonna make the playoffs. I don't have to worry about Georgia playing them at all. I thought I did for a second, but even with how close that Ole Miss game was, I don't think Alabama can do anything for the remainder of the season to convince them to put them in the playoffs. Because they're not going to play in the SEC championship. Now that's LSU. It's LSU versus Georgia. So, it's just Alabama's already out of it. So, I was disappointed in Ole Miss for losing that game. But at the end of the day, really the only difference between that game ending how it ended or them winning is maybe just some recruiting a little bit, but the way Alabama had to struggle and barely beat Ole Miss like that, it didn't help their chances of making the playoffs anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Looking forward for St. Juste gameplay. I'm super excited. It's the rematch between him and A.J. Brown. Love St. Juste is going to lock up Brown, Devonta, any other wide receiver. I'm with it. Let's shock those Eagles and those fans. What's good, Jack? What's good, Jayon? Hey, man, that boy Chase Young still a little banged up. I talked about it in my video that I just came out with, but basically they just felt like he wasn't comfortable yet. My guy, Yasir Abdullah, will be a perfect late round pick for us. Backup linebacker. That dude can ball. I'm at to peep him out. I haven't been paying... Ever since Georgia has been a dominant team, I haven't watched as much other team football as I normally do. So, how I normally already am aware of the best players, some late round draft picks by the time we get to November... I need December and January to get right and start watching some film. I haven't gotten to the film like I normally do yet, or even just watching other teams. Because right now, Georgia is a must-watch for me. They already kind of were, but when we were out there losing 2-3 games a year, 4 games a year, it was kind of well, if I got to go cut the grass, I could probably listen to the game. I don't have to, watch it. You know what I'm saying? But now the way Georgia's dominant, I adjust my whole weekend off of making sure I watch Georgia. So... and I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to watch all of the other college games like I normally do. I caught one Will Levis game. I've caught a couple of Alabama games because Bryce Young and Will Anderson are just different types of guys. I love Georgia, and I do feel like we're the most dominant program in college right now. But Will Anderson it's between him and Jalen Carter for the best defensive players. If we had Will Anderson, I think you could have a debate about him and Jalen Carter, but I think Will Anderson overall is the better, higher ceiling prospect. But we'll see. And then Bryce Young is easily better than any offensive player we have, honestly. So I still like to watch Alabama because they do have great players. Just they're not as top to bottom solid like they used to be. They have a lot of weaknesses. They have holes. They don't have as much depth as they used to. Every year a couple of their receivers go to the draft and we're like, okay, we don't know how Alabama's going to reload after Devonta Smith and Jerry Jeudy and all of these guys are gone and Jamison Williams just left. We're always like, okay, they lost a couple of really good receivers. There's no way to have another guy behind them that's just as good. And then every year they would prove us wrong. It would always be some random guy every year that ends up being one of the best receivers upcoming in the draft. I mean, it kept happening back to back to back. But this year, they actually kind of are lacking receivers. Jermaine Burton, that transferred from us. He wanted to go to Alabama because I guess he wanted to jump ship. He felt like maybe Georgia's championship was a fluke and we wouldn't be back again next year. But that man went to Alabama and he's straight, but I'm pretty sure he would look better with Georgia right now. So, what's good, Jamal for Prez? That's my boy Jamal right there. Forrest, I hate him. That's a Falcons fan right there. What's good, everybody? I know I missed a lot of comments. What's good? If Chase can play, he gotta play. Players play nothing is guaranteed. Seasons can turn special at any point. He creates turnovers and something our D-line doesn't do. He can make our defense great. That's literally the other argument on it. That's the other side. What's good, Bobby? Yes, sir. I'm ready for some football. We about to get it. Top 5 positions we need to draft. I would definitely say corner, offensive line, like 2 of them, quarterback, and probably still linebacker. Even though Cole Holcomb, when that last game he played before he got hurt, last couple of games before he got hurt, he was playing well. And then Jamin Davis is improving, but it would be nice to, like Rich said, maybe we can get like a later round linebacker that can that's like a freak athlete and he can like learn and become a great player for us down the line. My boy A-Team said he's a Volunteers fan. I rock with it. I'm an Ohio State fan because of Terry. I rock with that. I'm not mad at it. I'm not worried about TCU. I don't think we would beat them 50-0 or nothing, but I think Georgia's definitely about to run it back. I'm not gonna lie, Will Levis comp right now looks like a slightly slower Carson Wentz, or I would say slightly less athletic maybe, or I don't know. I've only seen one game, but I'm really afraid of the fact that Will Levis literally might just be Carson Wentz. It may be not even the MVP one, the one we got this year. My boy Al with the donation was good. Will Riverboat's use of timeouts make me jump out of the window again tonight? Drove down to see the game last week and saw his use again firsthand. Yeah, man, that's really sad to have to experience that. I hope you don't have PTSD from watching Rivera use the timeouts the way he does. The fact that you had to see that in person, you didn't deserve that. Anybody that was at that game when Ron Rivera called that challenge, you didn't deserve that. What's good, everybody? And then your Zelic from earlier, that's a great idea with the video thing. Top Washington players all time per position. I could definitely be like an off-season video. I need to start getting into more creative videos like that during the off-season anyway. I know I'm heavy into the draft and stuff, but I could definitely do my favorite Washington players of all time for each position type of thing. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know now, Darrell Green, probably my favorite player of all time as a commander, so as a Redskin football team commander, whatever. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get that out the way now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get y'all Darrell Green at corner. Y'all, we ain't even gotta sit here for too long on that one. We don't even have to stay. Y'all don't even have to stay around for too long for that one. But I think that would be really fun because right now, off the top of my head, I don't have exact answers for each person. I don't have an exact, because like running back, I want to say Stephen Davis just because as a child, when I used to use Stephen Davis back when 2K used to make NFL games, man, Stephen Davis was my guy, bro. When I was like in elementary school, I used to abuse Stephen Davis. I would turn the game on the easiest difficulty and then just run for 500 yards a game with Stephen Davis, man. So, but I don't know if I would say that's literally my favorite Redskin running back of all time. So like I would have to really sit down and take some time out of my day to really work on that list. Maybe do 5 for each and then narrow it down to 1 when I do the video. Travis said Ark Monk. I feel that. Bring It feels the Darrell Green pick. Hopefully for some players can play good today, so maybe we have a chance. It's literally all in the offense. I'm not too worried about the defense like that. Because I feel like our defense, even though the Eagles did score quite a bit of points last time we played them, we defended them better than most teams this season did. A lot of the reason they were able to score as many points as they did is because the offense kept getting sacked and we had terrible field positioning. Special teams wasn't playing well at that point either. So the defense literally playing with their backs to the walls against one of the hardest offenses to stop. And I felt like they did a fairly decent job against them. So I'm not too worried about the defense. It's all about if the offense can score points. Defense can't do it all. I agree. Rico have a signed Darrell Green jersey. That's what's up, man. That's super crazy. Clem Portis or Rigo. Clem Portis was so funny with the different characters. My boy Anthony with the donation as well. You think we change the name when we get a new owner? Red Wolves. That is a possibility. I've heard people bring that up. Of course, I would love for Red Wolves to be the name. I doubt it. I think if anything, it ends up getting changed. The reason I'm scared to risk it, I think I'm okay with Commanders. I still don't love it, but I've learned to embrace it. And after a while, you hear something over and over again, you get used to it. Because if you really think about it, the Texans is like a crazy name. Like how lazy that is. They are the Houston Texans, but nobody questions it anymore because it's been around long enough to where we don't really care. I feel like the Commanders are basically going to be just like that within maybe by the end of this season, next couple of years for most people. So I'm okay with Commanders, and I'm afraid to kind of risk the name being changed to something stupid, like something Amazon related. I just prefer to keep Commanders over that. Wentz was handpicked by Ron and his team. If he's a bust, there has to be accountability. Good point. John Riggins, that's what's up. Running people over. Hoes on the first half timeouts like they're wrapped in gold. Like he can carry them on to the next game. Sean Taylor's my favorite risk of all time. I wish he lived longer. Yeah, Sean Taylor's definitely up there. That might be my safety, but I don't want to say that by default because I might think of somebody else. But I'm leaning towards Sean Taylor as my safety for sure, though. For sure. Like as far as like when they were at their best, how fun he was to watch and stuff like that, it's probably Sean Taylor. Going Darrell Green. Yeah, Darrell Green's probably like the favorite. Like if I had to pick one Redskin of all time, even though I have a lot of favorites on this current team that may start replacing guys, because Terry McLaurin now that he's starting to talk trash, now that we're starting to get a trash talking Terry McLaurin, he's moving up the ranks for me, man. Definitely moving up if we getting a trash talking Terry McLaurin. When he wasn't trash talking, it was a little, I really love him, but the trash talking has made him like one of my favorite players. And I'm seeing some good things about Antonio Gibson. The Gamecast hasn't even loaded. Monkey D. Luffy, I'm in my Duffy off of One Piece. Who said that? That sounded like a Detroit rapper said that. I appreciate the One Piece reference, though. All right, that was a good return. I will take it. I love the fact that we have some Antonio Gibson involvement in special teams, man. We've been needing this explosion. All right, is the Gamecast finally working now? I'm trying to get y'all the Gamecast, but they tweaked out over here. The Gamecast even behind. It's not just me. Holding on the receiver team. Baby. Oh, okay. Nah, I haven't listened to it yet. I work city by city, so eventually I'm gonna get back to Detroit and I'm gonna listen to all of that. I rotate genre by genre, city by city. All right, man, let's get it, man. But sadly, special teams penalty on Armani Rogers, which sucks, but it is what it is. Let's get right offense. Brian Robinson up the middle for 3 yards isn't a terrible start. Not a great start, but we'll be all right. No, I have not listened to the new Nas yet. Is it good? I know it's his longest track listing of his career, or at least since a long time ago. It's okay, but I just don't feel it. Yeah, Antonio Gibson's definitely more explosive than Brian Robinson. I still think Brian Robinson is like a little hurt. Like, I don't think he's 100%. He's healthy enough to play, but I don't think he's 100%. So I don't know. I guess I'll see. I guess we'll see with Brian Robinson maybe by the end of this year. He'll start to look more explosive, but as of right now, he doesn't look. Antonio Gibson's definitely the better running back right now. I don't even feel like it's up for debate. Play calling a little stale. Room when you got to end something like that. Look up Real Young Phil. He from okay. Bet. Also join the party and remind me again just in case. If I miss you, give it a minute. I'm dog sick. Wait, what happened? What's going on? I'm sorry, Robinson. Also like the stream. Let him know, Sean. Let me go ahead and pin that comment, bro. Like up the stream. Yes, sir. Thank you. How do you feel about Russell Wilson? I'm over here laughing at the fact that the Russell Wilson situation is completely crumbled. Ivory was trying to warn everybody. It's like the calm New York drill. All right, I'll peep it. 3rd and 5, underthrown. Yeah, Curtis Samuel had him beat a little bit, underthrown a little bit. Hey, that's Taylor Heineke. That's y'all boy, though. That's somebody's boy in here. Somebody keeps saying, stick with Taylor Heineke for the rest of the year. I'm not on that, but hey, that's how some people feel. That's how. Well, hopefully he goes out there and balls out, though. We're gonna need it. Taylor Heineke has a normal Taylor Heineke game. We're not winning this. He's gonna have to play out of his body for us to win this, man. Well, he's got to play out of his body. He going to have to overachieve for us to win this game. Normal Taylor Heineke is not winning this game. And I will take the roughing the punter for sure. I will take it. I hope he's okay, though, but I will gladly take that, man. Please, 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 please take it. I will take whatever we can get. Let's keep the offense going, man. Let's try to put up some points and start with a lead for the first time in ever. Please, can we start with a lead? I beg y'all. All right, man, let's get it. It's first down again. Don't fold it, though. Don't go through all of that and then fold the game. Don't waste the drive, please. Let's get right, man. Let's get right. He said 8-1. I just can't wait to lose, but it's gonna be fun to watch. Yeah, they killed my boy Tressway on that though. That was crazy. That was crazy. Wait, we fumbled? Nah, man. Nah. He said trade up for Bryce Young. Been busy. What's good, Travis? What do you want to do at QB? Hey, draft a guy. Draft a guy. Definitely draft a guy. Tressway making plays. Well, there that go. That was short-lived, right? We had fun. We had fun for 30 seconds, right? I mean, not even on third down, but first down is crazy. Charles Leno, you got to be better than that, too. Like, that's just a shame. Well, I thought Taylor Heineke with his use of legs would be better against the Eagles defensive line because that's the game that, Carson Wentz got sacked 7-9 times. It was an odd number, and it was more than 6. I think it was 7 or 9 times Carson Wentz got sacked. And I was just saying, Taylor Heineke, even though I prefer to throw Sam Howell out there, Taylor Heineke at the very least with a bad O-line can use his legs to extend plays and avoid some sacks and stuff like that, avoid some pressure. But, I mean, as bad as Charles Leno got beat, it doesn't even matter. Hey, Rico, I would definitely draft a quarterback. I've been team trade up to draft a quarterback for years now, and that has not changed. That has not changed at all. I have been draft a quarterback for years. I wanted Justin Fields. I wanted all of these guys, man. Look at Justin Fields looking like one of the best quarterbacks in the league all of a sudden. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised it took as long as it did, though, because like we've been saying, Ohio State, my thing is Ohio State quarterbacks aren't automatically bust. My thing is Ohio State quarterbacks, with how easy their offense is, they don't go against great defenses like SEC teams do. Their receivers are always ridiculous. And the way the offense is ran is really simple, one read type of things. So Ohio State quarterbacks, I'm not one of those people that says Ohio State quarterbacks are automatically going to be bust. But there is a big learning curve for Ohio State quarterbacks. So, I'm not surprised Justin Fields took this long to get right. And I'm also not surprised that he's this good once he got right. I'm perfectly willing to take a quarterback and figure it out for like give him 2-3 years, figure it out. But hey, man, hey, we kept trying to put a Band-Aid over the quarterback position. Now look at us. I like Sam Howell. I like his potential. But we drafted him in the 5th round. So even the Commanders don't necessarily see him as a franchise quarterback. If they saw him as a franchise quarterback or at least had the potential to, we would have just went ahead and went with Sam Howell after that dumb interception Taylor Heineke threw against the Vikings. At this point, you would just go ahead and move on. I've been ready to play Sam Howell even before Taylor Heineke started. After Carson Wentz was hurt, I was like, we might as well just go to Sam Howell. Taylor Heineke can be his backup. So I'm team draft quarterback, trade up if you got to type of thing. I'm all of that. Love you, Heineke, but we need to see Sam Howell. Perfect description of the OSU offense. Yeah, it's just... one of my main things is the fact that the defenses they go against aren't that great. And I'm not going to act like Penn State and Michigan don't have good defenses. And I'm definitely not going to act like they don't have good defensive players. But it's not the SEC. It's not 5 stars and 4 stars every week that you're going up against in the secondary, defensive line, all of that. I mean, your O-line is better than the opposing team's D-line most of the time. So you're perfectly protected. Your receivers are always open. It's just, so Ohio State quarterbacks go from living in heaven in college to the NFL where, that learning curve hits them like a pile of bricks, and it takes them a minute. So I thought Justin Fields may take a minute, but I'm not surprised that he's this good. My boy Sports with the donation. Didn't even have nothing to say, just wanted to donate, man. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, also, just to let y'all know, we are down 7-0 after that fumble. Of course, I expected that. Charles Leno, you got to be better, man. That's on you. What's good, Smokes? What's good, Herb? Yeah, I mean, as much as I want to see Sam Howell out there, that honestly wasn't really like Taylor Heineke's fault. That was just Charles Leno getting beat like a drum. That was bad. Pray for my boy Charles Leno, man. Pray for Taylor Heinicke. The offense changed, and now they letting Justin Fields run free. Oh, yeah, also, yeah, Justin Fields' first season, the play calling was atrocious. And it's not like it's been great since then, but the past few games, like you said, they finally took the cuffs off of him. They're letting Justin Fields do Justin Fields things. They're actually running the ball with a quarterback that can run the ball, and suddenly their offense is electric. And, I mean, it's so sad, too. I feel sorry for Justin Fields because they just traded away Roquan Smith and Robert Quinn. I mean, they're clearly, like, I guess, tanking. But, you know, it sucks because he's so electric now. If we had the Justin Fields from the past couple of weeks on this team, we would at the very least be 6-3. And I believe that wholeheartedly. Where we at? Howell could play today, but he will have 1 second. Why do we always look like some little league team that has never played? Yeah, we always come out so cold and rusty and ugly, off rhythm, terrible, sloppy, goofy. He still needs to move around, or being a statue doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, that it could have helped if he moved up in the pocket, but it looked like Charles Leno got beat so bad it probably wouldn't have mattered. I ain't gonna lie. And again, I want Sam Howell in the game as soon as possible. I would love it if we come out after this kickoff and Sam Howell is our starting quarterback, but I'm not gonna put that blame on Taylor Heinicke unnecessarily. That was just straight up Charles Leno got killed. I know Roquan a Bulldog, but he was awful in the run game. You talking about his first game with the Ravens? I didn't even get a chance to see it. Was he that bad? Was he really that bad? I can't believe that about my dog, man. Leno not even trash. He the best dude in the O-line. I don't know what happened. He's definitely, you can argue, we can have a debate about best offensive lineman, but Charles Leno for sure has been our most consistent offensive lineman, for sure, like without a doubt. And so it sucks when he gets beat, because now we're looking at everybody else like, well, I don't know what we can expect out of anybody else. If Charles Leno's getting beat like that, I'm scared. You know what I'm saying? Look, I almost don't want to come home. Anthony Richardson, I like his talent. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch some more of him, because I've watched some parts of him live. I don't love Anthony Richardson yet. I felt like Georgia was able to. Didn't we play Anthony Richardson earlier this year? Let me make sure we played him. I'm almost sure we played him, and I think that's that. If he's who I'm thinking of, I did not like that game he had against us. I mean, we literally just we played him so easily. Like, we literally just kept things in front of us, and he couldn't do nothing. Like, I mean, granted, Georgia's defense is great, but you can see Hendon Hooker, like, he was struggling for the most part because he was holding on to the ball too long. On our defensive line, we were blitzing. We were sending safety blitzes, corner blitzes left and right. He just didn't seem prepared for it. But I feel like Anthony Richardson, we didn't even blitz like that. He was just didn't play well. So, I mean, there's talent. There's a lot of potential and talent. I'm a little bit higher on Justin Fields for sure, coming out of college so far. But then again, I haven't watched a lot of tape on everybody, so I still got to go back and look at Anthony Richardson and Hendon Hooker and everybody. I haven't watched the full CJ Stroud game yet. I've been watching purely Georgia for the most part, and I'm gonna start watching everybody else eventually. Okay, good run by Brian Robinson. I will take that. Well, we'll take the 1st and 10. We will take the 1st and 10 for sure. I will gladly take that. So that boy Jason Kelsey is still on the sideline. All right, so we got a pretty good play call finally from Scott Turner. That's nice. That's good to hear. You know, finally. All right, man. Come on, offense. Can we go down and score a touchdown to make it seem like nothing ever happened? To make it seem like Charles Leno's mistake never even happened? Because that would be very nice. All right, man. We got a nice little first down 5-yard run. Only way you beat this team is if you run the ball. I mean, I think like a high flying offense like the Dolphins or the Chiefs right now could work too. But running the ball is very important, especially for us because we don't have the high flying offense. We have the skill position players for it, but we don't have the quarterback, and we also don't have the O-line, and I'm also not even sure about the offensive coordinator wise as far as that goes. But we got the skill position players to have a high flying offense, but sadly everything else doesn't come together. We need a dual threat quarterback. I agree. I want a quarterback that can run. I would love a quarterback that can at least extend plays. You ain't got to be Lamar Jackson, but at least be able to run and make some throws. And again, I love Taylor Heinicke, man. Anybody from Atlanta or the Atlanta metro area, you have my support at least to a certain extent. But it's not it, man. It's not it. I'm trying to tell y'all we're winning in spite of my guy. Drake made 2025, I think. 13 personnel, they know what it is. What's up with the run game? I want Bryce. Bryce Young literally has all of the positives except for he's small. He's the best at reading defenses, reading the field, going through his progressions, escaping pressure, accuracy. Like Bryce Young, literally, if you were to lay out a bunch of traits, Bryce Young is the best quarterback at the majority of the traits. Literally, he's just small. Literally, he's going against better defenses, and this year he does not have, you know how Alabama normally has receivers that are better than opposing teams' DBs? Not this year. The DBs that Bryce Young is going against this year, a lot of the times have been better than their receivers. He's just been different. He's literally just carrying that offense this year, I'm not going to lie. And great job by the, okay, we getting some first downs. Bryce Young, literally my only worry is injuries. But, I mean, we're seeing... Kyler Murray has been straight. Sorry. I don't know what just happened. I was under attack. But yeah, Kyler Murray's small and it's working out. Even though Bryce Young is skinnier than Kyler Murray, and I know people are gonna try to compare him to Russell Wilson. But Russell Wilson is also pretty stocky and well built. Bryce Young isn't built like that. Bryce Young is really short and really skinny. So wait, Slay did hurt himself. What was that? What was that? Ron just called the timeout Mr. Unlimited. So I do have my reservations about Bryce Young, but if we're talking about like traits like accuracy, reading defenses, going through your progressions, avoiding pressure, movement in the pocket, stepping up to make throws, mechanics, all of that, Bryce Young is probably the best quarterback out of this entire draft class, literally at all of those things. But he's just so small, you just don't know. Tua, other than concussions, has stayed fairly healthy. It's not those back issues that he had. Kyler Murray, again, has been staying relatively healthy. So maybe there's a lane for guys like Bryce Young to work out in the league. I'm willing to take the risk. I don't know what it would take to get him. Because, I mean, the way we're going right now, you know, I don't think we're going to have a high draft pick. So how much are we going to have to give up to get him? All right, man, let's get it. Third down, right? Rico, who is better prospect, Bryce Young or Trevor Lawrence? I mean, just intangible, like traits again. Trevor Lawrence, just off of the fact that he's bigger. If you ignore height, I don't know. If you're ignoring size, I don't know. That's a tough one. But if you're including size, Trevor Lawrence for sure. I'm one of those people that's really worried about Bryce Young's size, but I feel like Trevor Lawrence, even just like traits wise, accuracy and all of that, I think he got it. I think if you ignore size, I still probably take Trevor Lawrence, but when you don't ignore size, I don't really think it's close. We're running the ball very well right now, y'all. Running the ball, and then we hit nice play to Terry. Nice play to Terry. I will take it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We getting something going. Dare I say good protection from this offensive line? Dare I say good protection from the offensive line? Good run blocking, good pass blocking outside of that one sack. Hey, man, offensive line looking like a little something. I don't know. Did they get yelled at? Your offense starting to move, man. This is what we need. It really sucks, though. These slow, methodical drives are not going to cut it. You got to get explosive plays to beat teams like the Eagles. But yeah, the way Terry McLaurin was wide open against Darius Slay. Darius Slay can't cover Terry. And Darius Slay, you could argue, is a top 5 corner this year. But he can't cover Terry. Come on now. We know that. We knew that before the game started. We in field goal range, good at least. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, Joey Sly, we'll see. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I hope so. I hope so. With the Kodak voice, I hope, man. I hope this is field goal range. If Slay is top 5, Terry top 3. That's a good point. Man, hey, man, we're moving the ball. We got Jahan Dotson involved. We got Jahan. My boy Jahan is involved. The only problem is, the only thing I'm sad about is that entering this game, he was 3 for 3 on red zone targets with a touchdown. Now, he technically didn't get a touchdown with that, and it was a great play, but he's not 100% when you target Jahan Dotson in the red zone, it's a touchdown. That's the only negative, but I'm really happy to see him back. I'm really happy to see him making plays. Thank you for calling that play call, Scott Turner. Thank you for calling that play call. Thank you for delivering that ball, Taylor Heineke. I think we're looking pretty good right now. That separation he got was insane, too. Man, Jahan Dotson was wide open. Come on, let's get a touchdown, though, man. Let's make it 7-7, you feel me? Let's make it 7-7. Let's not play with him. Let's not play with him. Punch it in. I'm down to run it. I'm down to run it, man. Even though Taylor Heineke has the type of legs to where you could throw it, and maybe Jahan Dotson's open. If he's not, maybe you can run it. But I personally say run. And Antonio Gibson's too big. Antonio Gibson's way too big to not run the ball, man. With somebody, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, we got it. We got it. I will take it. Fantasy points for my boy Rich. Shouts out to everybody that has Antonio Gibson in their fantasy teams, man. That's a good way to start. It's a good start, y'all. Looking like a little outside of that strip sack, you know, we looking pretty straight. Offensive line had one really bad play, but overall they've been pretty straight, man. Good job, offense. Good play calling, Scott Turner. Good job running the floor of the offense, Taylor Heineke. Again, great drive, but 13 play, 75-yard drives are not sustainable. That's not a winning formula. Nobody does that over and over again. Not the high-flying off, like the greatest offenses in the NFL right now, the Chiefs, the Dolphins. Nobody is putting together 13 play, 75-yard scoring drives over and over again. So we're going to need explosive plays. But just to let y'all know, that was a 13-play, 75-yard scoring drive. But we can't expect that out of any offensive coordinator in the NFL to do that multiple times a game, 5 times a game type of stuff. We need explosive plays. We're going to have to get some explosive plays. Got to. We got to hit them for some 40-yarders, some 30-yarders. We got to. This is not sustainable. This is not long-term winning. I really enjoyed that 13-play, 75-yard drives, but trying to duplicate that is not easy. Nobody in the NFL does that consistently. All of these best offenses that you look at, whether it be the eye test, whether you look at advanced statistics, they're winning games because of explosive plays. You need them 40, 50-yard plays. That's what the Eagles did against us last time we played them. You know, Jalen Hurts is not necessarily known for throwing the deep ball, but he definitely threw it against us, and you got to do that, man. You got to do that. I love the fact that we can run the ball that well. I love the fact that we were able to convert some third downs, but demanding any offensive coordinator to put together 13-play, 75-yard touchdown drives consistently, more than 3 times in a game, little ugly. But we'll see. We'll see if Scott Turner's a genius, because if he's able to do that consistently when really nobody else in the league can, then, you know, then we got to stop hating on Scott Turner. I don't know. I don't think y'all understand how difficult it is to put together a 13-play drive. I don't think y'all understand. So I'm excited. I'm really happy we got the touchdown. But I'm just trying to remind y'all, we're going to need some explosive plays. I'm thinking with as well as we ran the ball too, I think that will open up some play action stuff. I think that could open up a lot of play action stuff. So I think we can get some explosive plays. I think we can. After the way we just ran the ball like that, and one thing you got to notice and why that drive took forever and why we were able to pick up so many first downs, we were in a lot of third and manageables. And you got to keep that up. You got to make sure on first and second down, you put yourself in 3rd and 2s and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? 3rd and 3s. We can keep doing that. We can definitely win. But you gotta also include some explosive plays. No NFL team out here is winning games without explosive plays. It's just impossible. Unless your defense is holding people to 13 points. We'll see though, man. I mean, our defense is already off to a kind of unfair start because, I mean, I don't know what you expected of them after that fumble. But at the same time, they look like they got whooped on that drive. Even though the field position that they started with was terrible, the Eagles made scoring look way too easy. So I'm still a little worried about that. I'm not going to blame the defense too much because that was a strip sack and it was great starting field positioning. But even after that, the defense was getting ran through. It's time to step up defense, man. Definitely time to step up big time. We need it. Keep Jalen and company off the field helps our defense and keeps them more fresh, so I think it's great. Now, I would love if it's possible. I'm just trying to warn people that it's not easy to do, and really not many teams do it, if any. You know what I'm saying? That's my point. I would love it if we could have 13-play, 75-yard touchdown drives over and over again. I would love that, because this game would be over by 9:30 if we did that. This game would be done by 9:30 if we were able to do that over and over again, but it's hard to expect anybody to do that because, again, nobody does that. You'll get some of those every now and then, but most of these teams, especially the best offenses, are getting 40-yard plays every now and then. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's get it. I would love it if we could just run the ball down their throats and win this game. Nice little close game. You know what I'm saying? We'll see, though. But we got to get some explosive plays going because I already know the Eagles are going to try to get some explosive plays against us. And come on, defense, we got to be better than this. It's not looking too good for A.J. Brown, but their offense is moving. But, man, I feel for A.J. Brown. I rock with him, man. That's another SEC guy. So anybody from the SEC, as long as you're not from Florida, I rock with you. The University of Florida. Even though I really like Kadarius Toney. I'm so happy to see Kadarius Toney finally get used the right way. So I'm happy for Kadarius Toney. I want to see Kyle Pitts do well, too. Yeah, but A.J. Brown does not look good right now. I don't know what's going on, but I hope he's all right. Again, I don't wish injuries on anybody, so. I don't know why we have Benjamin St. Juste playing so far off of A.J. Brown, too. They had that man playing some severe off-man coverage, like severe. Yeah, here we go. These little petty plays. Little petty plays they getting off on our defense right now. We got to stop them, man. The Eagles only throw short. I mean, they were throwing long against us. They were throwing long against us last time they played. Well, they started throwing short a lot over and over and over again. And then once we started defending short, they started to try to take the lid off our defense. Let me see. Stay honest on top, but please contain this. Yeah, I hate when people. That's what Green Bay tried to slice and dice us, and we shut it down. Use the same strategy we used against Green Bay against the Eagles with this little short passing game. With this little short passing game that we got going. Any known available free agents you want to bring in? I don't know yet. I haven't really done any digging into that yet. I don't exactly know everybody's contracts that are ending yet. But then we will get to that point, though. We're definitely going to get to that point in the season. All right, come on, man. Let's play some defense now. 3rd and 10. Let's get off the field. 3rd and 10. Let's get off this field now. I want to hear it, defense. Get off the field. Force them to make a crazy kick. Force them to make a crazy kick. That strategy won't work. Can someone drop a link in the chat so I can watch the game? Somebody rock with my boy Ohana game. Come on, defense. Let's get off the field, man. Let's get off the field. Come on now. Let's go. Oh, man. Well. They got us. They got us on that one. I'm not even too mad. They got us on that one. It is what it is. That's just one of them, man. You got to chalk it up to just a good play, man. Yeah, it's just a good play call. It's a chess match, man. It's a chess match. It is what it is. Come on, defense. 2nd and 3. We'll see how this goes, man. Let's get off the field at the very least. Hold them to a field goal or something, but no touchdown. No touchdown right now, man. Can't afford to give up a touchdown right now. But that was a really good screen pass, though. And I don't hate the idea of blitzing Jalen Hurts, making him read defenses quicker. Because if anything, that's probably still one of his bigger weaknesses. So, you know, force him to make a quick decision. I'm not mad at that, but that was just a really good play call. All right, Holden, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I will take the holding penalty. Let's go. Move him back. 2nd and 13. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? I will gladly take it. All right, defense. Come on now. 2nd and 13. Not favorable for the Eagles. Just got to hold up, man. Just got to hold up. Let's put him in a 3rd down and long situation, man. Put him in 3rd and long. Let's get him. Let's get at him. Offense plays decent. Defense play bad. Yeah, we can't ever get both at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Can't ever get both at the same time, man. It's sad. BS call. Refs are involved now. We lost. Let me see the play. I haven't seen it yet. Y'all not feeling the call? We not feeling the call there? He said take that back before I get mad. Nah, the refs definitely hate it. I mean, nah, because his head was turned around enough. He was looking for the ball. He looked one way, then he tried to look the other way. I don't like that call, me personally. I think that was a bad call, and that's not even to be biased for the Commanders. That's not even biased. I didn't like that call. He turned his head. He looked one way, and then he noticed the ball wasn't there. Then he tried to look the other way. I thought that was straight. I thought that was good defense. Yeah, he turned his head, noticed the ball was already flying over him, tried to turn his head again. I don't like, yeah, I hate that call. I absolutely hate that call. Yeah, that was a bad call, man. Why do the refs just feel like it's just required to call defensive pass interferences on us every game? Because, like, that wasn't one. That was not a defensive pass interference. Like, what was that? Defense, we need better, though. Regardless, we need better, but the refs definitely got us on that one. The refs definitely gave the Eagles what they wanted, man. Hey, man, check in the mail. Hey, refs, man, be honest with me, though. If y'all getting paid to do this, let me know. So we can just go ahead and accept it and move on, man. Go ahead and let me know ahead of time. That's what y'all on today. Make sure y'all like up the stream if y'all haven't already. I really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it if y'all can like up the stream while y'all in here. But, you know, I don't know, man. I really don't get why the refs did us like that. I felt like that was a good... I felt like that was good defense, man. Bad series for the defense overall, period. Like, just not good defense, but even worse was the call. That call was not fair, bro. It should be 10-3 at worst right now, but hey, that's how they feel. That's how they feel. If that's how they feel, that's how they feel. Just let me know, refs. Let us know ahead of time. That's how we about to be today. I guess the sooner Dan Snyder sells the team, the sooner we can stop getting hated on with calls, maybe, I guess. I swear it's like an NFL agenda to keep us from winning, because it just, Dan Snyder. Make Dan Snyder mad. Yeah, I didn't like that call at all. Objectively, no matter what team I'm a fan of, I don't think that was a good call, to be completely honest, but it is what it is. We got to move on. It's 14-7. Time to move on and get those points back. Got to get it back in blood, apparently. The ref said get it back in blood. We got to go get that back. He got a parlay to push. Nah, somebody definitely made a call to the team, to the refs, and was like, bruh, we need you to, you know, we need this Eagles thing to keep going so we can get some ratings. They're killing the ratings. Every time an undefeated team plays another team, all views, you know what I'm saying? So we need y'all to keep the Commanders out of it, you know what I'm saying? But try to make it look realistic. I don't think they made it look very realistic right there. I thought that was honestly good defense. Refs are 8-0. Refs ain't no bad call. Yeah, no, that was a bad call. Somebody definitely made a call into the refs and was like, you know what? This play, make sure you call an imaginary penalty. Matter of fact, Eagles, we're gonna go ahead and tell you ahead of time. Go ahead and tell you ahead of time that we're gonna call a penalty. So just go ahead and throw the ball up there. We're gonna call it no matter what. Chase Young, he's still in checks. The ref was there. Ain't even. Yeah, and that's the worst part too, Rich. I hate when it's the ref that's right next to what happened and doesn't call it. Somebody across the field was like, "Oh, I think I saw pass interference," and then calls the penalty. I don't get it, but it is what it is, man. Again, we got to move on. Refs suck, but it's 14-7, and it's time to go back down and score. Hopefully, we can put together another 10-plus play drive, or maybe we can get something explosive going, but we're going to need a touchdown. We do not want this game to get out of hand. We need to go down and score a touchdown. I mean, we started with the ball. Nah, who started? No, we started with the ball, right? We started with the ball in the first to start the game. So we do not get the ball back. Let me see. Just answer back. We want Hal. I'm definitely big time Hal, but we'll see. Let's go back, man. Let's go ahead and get them points back in blood, man. Easy to control the game with holding penalties. Drake May is winning Heisman. He was the right ref call. Wait. He said the official said he was the right ref to call it. How when he's far from the ball. Call the game both ways. We didn't get the PI when it clearly was. Hey, man. Us as Commanders fans have to already be used to this. This is so typical and normal at this point that I'm not surprised. But again, just let me know before the game starts that, yeah, we about to sell y'all on some calls real quick. So just go ahead and mentally prepare for that. At least give us the heads up. Like, yeah, y'all ain't about to win this game. If we got anything to deal with it, y'all not winning this game. If the game gonna be close, we gonna win it for the Eagles. Just go ahead and let me know that ahead of time. But let's get it, man. It's 14-7. It's time to go score. It's time to go score again. Can we start making a video of all these bad ref calls to bring some light to it? Hey, that's a good point. That's a good point. Somebody put together a terrible compilation of the terrible calls that the refs have done against the Commanders just this year alone. All right, offense, man. We're going to need something out of you. We're going to need a little something. We're going to call your boy destroying. Wait. What do you do? What do you mean? All right, come on, offense. Can we stay on the field? Can we get something going? I like that play call to McLaurin, though, to get him the ball, let him do some stuff with the ball in his hand. I think Jahan Dotson is better for that type of stuff. I think he's quicker and more agile, but I like Terry McLaurin's speed as well, though. And just to let y'all know, Terry McLaurin has already passed Gary Clark for the most catches by a Washington player through 4 seasons. I talked about it. I talked about that in my video before this live stream. But just to remind y'all, Terry McLaurin has passed Gary Clark for most catches by a Washington player in his first 4 seasons. And remember, I mean, we're only a little halfway over the season, so. But yeah, good throw, good catch by Terry McLaurin. I'll take the first down, all that, you feel me? Terry going for 100. He going for 100. You can't have fun, young, without no fun, youngs. You can't have fun without no fun, youngs. All right, let's get it, man. Is Gary Clark not a Hall of Famer yet? Bro, they don't like nobody, bro. Joe Jacoby, nobody, bro. They not rocking with us in any way, bro. We just got to go ahead and let that go. Maybe if we start winning now, they'll start to look back and be like, oh, yeah, the Redskins were really good when they were winning those Super Bowls. Maybe they'll give us some credit. I don't know. Maybe something, man. It's crazy, too, because we're down 7-14, but we're 4 or 5 on third downs right now. We just got to, defense got to stop something. I mean, granted, now, again, the first drive was Charles Leno more than anything else, but the defense still got to stop somebody. And then in the second drive, that ref call was crazy. That was some hate. That's definitely some BS, but, hey, defense, we still need y'all to step up regardless. in spite of the refs being on the Eagles side. No excuses. I mean, what can you do? Us complaining ain't gonna fix it, so it's just time for us to step up. We just got to be better. We got to be better than the Eagles. Like, better. Not just better. We got to execute, man. Hey, man, Scott Turner, man, keep drawing it up. Right now, I love this get the ball to Terry McLaurin thing going on. Rico, what app are you using? I'm on Sling, but it keeps crashing sometimes, so I don't know. I'm trying Sling right now. But, I mean, Volakit should be working. Volakit is a little behind. Run the ball, I want to see Hal. I want to see Hal as well. I want to see him at least play a few games before the draft so we can know is it time to move on or not. I mean, remember, he's only a 5th-round quarterback, and I like Sam Howell's potential, but he's a 5th-round quarterback. Don't let Sam Howell stop you from drafting Bryce Young if you want to trade up to get him. Don't be like, you know what? We could trade up to get Bryce Young, but nah, we already got Sam Howell. Don't do that. So that's why I prefer to just go ahead and throw Sam Howell out there and let him play, man. Let that man play, please. At least a couple of games so you can at least get somewhat of an idea of what we're working with. You know what I mean? Just a little something. At least we get a preview of what we got going on. Something. Rico, we got to meet up someday. For sure. 5th rounder with 1st-round potential. I mean, he does have 1st-round potential, but it's not like you're wasting a draft pick. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're wasting a 1st-round draft pick with that. Oh, wow. Taylor Heineke finally threw the ball to Logan Thomas. Like, he actually threw it to Logan Thomas and didn't overthrow him by 20 yards. That's insane in itself. Good throw by Taylor Heineke to Logan Thomas for the first time in a couple of games. Were you ever think about having a meet and greet with your fans? Oh, yeah, that's definitely in the works. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff, man. Especially when I live in New York. When I moved to New York and I you know, getting to Maryland is just a quick little bus ride rather than flying from Atlanta. Oh, we for sure gonna get active with stuff like that. Then when in doubt, some people might just want to pull up to New York. Robinson is the king of 3rd downs. It's working. It's working. It's definitely working. I think we have too many people on the Sling account. I think that's why I keep getting kicked out. So I might just have to be behind. All right, let's see. Meet and greet in the A or DMV. I do feel like a lot of people would want to come down here or something, but I wouldn't mind going to the DMV, especially, you know, if it's just a quick little bus ride away from New York. Flag on them. Bruh, Taylor Heineke has the most evil eyebrows, the most villain-looking eyebrows in the NFL. It is crazy. I don't know why nobody's talking about this. That man looks like an evil villain. That's my boy, though, but boy. All right, so we're good. We're moving forward. I'm seeing people say DMV. We're moving the ball, man. Putting together one of these slow, methodical drives again. We just got to convert 3rd downs. That's all it takes. And Darius Slay cannot cover Terry McLaurin to save his life, so which I love. I mean, I absolutely love it. I'm here. I'm all the way here for it. Here for every bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Darius Slay ain't got nothing for him. Darius Slay, yeah, he getting plenty of it. But Darius Slay ain't got not anything for my boy Terry, man. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him. You can't cover him, my boy. All right, now they're starting to try to slow down the run. 2nd and 10 is an ugly situation for us. You know, when you have an explosive offense with a quarterback with a rocket arm or lightning speed in their legs, 2nd and 10 doesn't feel that bad. But for us, we're going to need to at least get 5-6 yards on this for me to feel comfortable about 3rd down, man. Josh Sweat hurt. Dang, the Eagles got a lot going on right now. I mean, A.J. Brown came back into the game, but, you know, he was hurt for a second. Jason Kelsey's still a little hurt. You know, they ain't kind of going through it over there, man. I ain't gonna lie. Them boys kind of going through it right now. And Josh Sweat, boy, that Eagles D-line period was killing us the last time we played them, boy. Carson Wentz was having nightmares, man. That boy was getting Willie Beeman from any given Sunday. Sweat, AJ, Slay, Kelsey, all ding. Oh, yeah, Darius Slay was beat up a little bit for a second. He looks like he's straight, though. But, yeah, Eagles not looking too good, man. Not looking too good health-wise. Not looking too good health-wise. All right, man. Come on, offense. Let's get it, man. Yeah, Brian Robinson, love him. And again, I'm just going to assume he's not 100%. But Antonio Gibson looks better right now, man. Antonio Gibson just straight up looks better. He looks like the better running back, period. I don't even really think it's up for debate at this point. I mean, I want Brian Robinson to be great. I'm rooting for him. But Antonio Gibson's the better running back between the two right now. I feel like, obviously, I don't even feel like it's really up for debate. AG without random. AG does without question. They keep getting injured and they definitely gonna lose. QBs in the draft in 2 years are better than this year's. I'd rather Howell start next year. We draft one the year after. Well, that's what people saying about last year's class about this one. So who knows, man? You never know what may happen. But I feel that though. I mean, again, I'm not really hip to what's going on quarterback, like future draft wise, other than my Georgia Bulldogs. And maybe the occasional 5 or 4-star recruit on different teams because I wanted Georgia to recruit those guys. Other than that, as far as the draft, but the next draft, the 2024 draft, I don't know yet. Especially quarterbacks, I don't know. I'm really intrigued by the idea of, like, is Stetson Bennett going to leave after this season, though? Like, is this it? Is my boy Stetson Bennett going to go to the draft? Give me A-Rod if he wants out. We ready for him now. Archie Manning. Archie Manning is 4 more years away. 5, really. Bryce Young doesn't look... Well, 4. I'll give him 4. He'll probably leave after his junior year. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing Caleb Williams, Quinn Ewers. I haven't checked out Quinn yet. I watched... When I was in New York, I was looking at the Texas-Alabama game. So I saw a little bit of that. I saw a little bit of what he was doing, but I wasn't really paying that much attention to him. I was more so just watching the game and rooting against Alabama, so I didn't really get to see what was going on. So I don't really know about Kenny Ewers yet, and then I haven't really watched Caleb Williams yet either, but I know a lot of y'all are high on him. A lot of people whose opinions I trust are very high on him, so we'll see about Caleb Williams as well. I mean, again, Brian Robinson, Bryce Young has every trait you would want. Except for he would have every trait you would want except for size. Literally, he's just too small. And not just short, but very skinny. Literally the only thing's wrong with Bryce Young. He has everything else though. Yes, sir. Terry involved. I love it. Keep Terry involved. Keep that going, man. I love it. Terry McLaurin getting the ball, good things happen. It's really that simple. I feel like by now we should know that. Like, honestly feel like by now that should be very obvious. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why this isn't even like common sense at this point. Terry McLaurin on 3rd down, wide open. Stop playing with him. Taylor is y'all QB, Rico, not mine. Hey, don't say me. I love him. And anybody from the Atlanta or even Atlanta metro area, even the state of Georgia. That's why I root for Tyreek Hill so much, because he's from southern Georgia. Y'all know I try to root for my home guys, but boy, Taylor, Commanders future-wise, not really feeling it. Not my guy. Not my guy. He's my guy, but he's not my guy. You know what I'm saying? He my Georgia guy. He my Gwinnett guy, but he ain't my Commander guy. I'm sorry. But, hey, we moving the ball right now, man. We can't speak too negatively on him right now. The ball is moving. He's doing enough. May not be anything spectacular, but he's running the offense the way Scott Turner wants the offense ran, and it's working right now. That's why we love Quando Rondo, because he's from Georgia. That's so random. I'm not going to lie, and I do, at the end of the day, Savannah is Georgia, but Savannah is Florida more than Georgia. They got the wicks, even the way they talk. Well, I'm not going to lie. The way they talk is more Georgia, but the way they do a lot of stuff is more Florida. I don't know. Savannah's a weird middle. I rock with Savannah, but them boys. Like Macon, Athens, Rome. You can get away with it, but Savannah, boy, them boys is different over there. That's Florida. You see a picture of a bunch of Savannah people, you literally think it's Jacksonville. You better claim your people. Man, they're just culturally different, man. Georgia's too big of a state. I don't know, man. I'll claim them, but golly, man, they're so culturally different. Savannah is not northern Georgia like the rest of us. All right, man, come on. Are we going for it? Are we going to go for it, or are we going to kick the field goal? They had 10 men on the field, and we still didn't get it. Let me see. 5, 8, 9, 10. No, they had 11. They had 11 on 3rd and 1. Somebody said they thought they had. See, that's why a lot of people get mad at Scott Turner when he calls a boot, like a play action bootleg, and then gets Taylor Heineke to roll out. People get mad when that doesn't work, but like, you know, in that situation right there, it would have been nice for Taylor Heineke to have the option to run it himself or dump it off to maybe like a tight end. You know what I'm saying? So we're really going for it though, or are we just doing one of them field goal things? One of them little, we pretending to go for it to try to get them off sides and then we don't. And then we just kick a field goal. What we doing? Oh yeah, we were just trying to get them off sides. No, actually, no, we actually really tried to get that and we delayed, we got a delayed game. Nah, we suck, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We tried to actually get it. That wasn't one of those delayed games where you're just running out the clock trying to see if you can get the other team to go off sides. No, we were like actually for real trying to get it. I don't know. Where are we? Or is that just all part of the play? Oh no, Scott Turner's frustrated, so yeah. No, we actually tried to get that. We tried to get that delayed game. Hey man, this team, bruh. If y'all not disappointed, I am. But hey, 10-14 ain't bad. We're not getting embarrassed. But right now, Terry McLaurin versus Darius Slay is the matchup. Boy, Joey Slye definitely did almost miss that. But right now, we need to keep attacking Terry McLaurin versus Darius Slay, bro. We gotta keep attacking that. That's open all game, bro. Definitely open. And make sure if y'all are in the stream, man, please leave a like, man. I appreciate it. Please leave a like on the stream. I'd really appreciate it big time. If you haven't yet already, please like up the stream. Yeah, I'm on the sling, but it keeps kicking me out because I think a lot of people are on it, so I don't know. Sling is further ahead than all of my other links right now. Like Volakit's behind the sling. Everything is behind. And even sling is slightly behind. But it's not as behind as everything else, so I'm trying it, but Ron can't call it time out. Didn't he say the play clock? I'm leaving. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ma. Stupid mistakes always killed us. Bro, not gonna lie, we used to that in the backyard football direct snap. Yeah, I don't know why we couldn't get to the line to call that. Was it Scott Turner calling the play too late and then we didn't have enough time to get together and get it right? We had the pre-snap motion in there too, like. Is that Scott Turner's fault? Is that Taylor Heineke's fault? Is it Ron Rivera's fault for not calling a timeout? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of blame to go around there. At the end of the day, that was just a really bad, stupid situation. And never again. These stuff happens to us that nobody else has to deal with. That's literally why Ron wanted Scott out of the booth. Oh, right there. Yeah, trying to call the play in. Take a little while. Call it into the headset, having to hear it. Then it's an away game, so the home crowd's loud. They're not as loud as what Georgia was against Tennessee, but you know, the Eagles' home crowd pretty loud, you know, pretty hectic. You know, it's kind of difficult to call in plays right now and stuff like that. It's all right, though. Try using ESPN. It's on the same time as my TV. Let me try that. Appreciate the idea, Joe. Let me try. Let me see what I can do, man. Let's see what ESPN got going on real quick. Who's our center now? I thought Tyler Larson was healthy enough to play even though he was banged up. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who's our starting center right now. And that's just sad. That's just so sad. Let's trade with Vikings to get Andrew Booth. Seems like no one urgency. Every second counts. Man, you would think. You would think every second counts, but we don't act like it. So who knows at this point? I don't even know. I don't even know, man. At this point, who knows if we actually value time. Come on, defense. But yeah, again, make sure y'all like up the stream if y'all already haven't. Can't watch the game on my TV because my sister has decided to take over the living room on her phone. She ain't even using the TV. Y'all doing my boy Timothy 30 over there, man. All right, come on, defense. 2nd and 11, 2nd and 10, man. Let's get off the field, my boy. Let's get off the field, please. I do not have a TV provider, so I cannot watch on ESPN right now, but I'm trying. All right, man. 2nd and 10. Come on, defense. What we doing? Devonta Smith a little banged up as well. Good play by Fuller. All right, 3rd and 5. Come on, get off the field, defense. Get the ball back to our offense. The offense got a little something going. You know what I'm saying? It's not anything too flashy, nothing great. Really, the strategy is run the ball and then target Terry McLaurin in the passing game because Darius Slay can't cover. It's literally that simple right now. And it's working. Literally working to an extent. You know, 10 points on 3 drives isn't horrible. Remember, the first one was a strip sack. That was on Charles Leno more than anything else, so I'm not too mad at that. But, you know, working on it. Working on it. Old school football still works. I mean, whatever wins games, I'm happy, but I would definitely prefer a high-flying offense, me personally. But if whatever this is works, hey, man, if we can win consistently with it, I'm down. I'm just not exactly sure if we can. And then, yeah, they picked it up. That's my fault. They already got the first down. I apologize. I was talking about something else, but I know from now on, start Devonta Smith against us. You talking about a fantasy? Why was Allen in coverage? I don't know. Jack DeReal's actually been doing a pretty good job this season, but I don't know what that was. That was actually, like, quite bad. I guess you could say it. That was not good. Definitely not good. Yes, sir, my boy Darrick Forrest. You better stop playing with him. Y'all better stop playing with Darrick Forrest, man. Y'all gotta stop playing with my boy Darrick Forrest, man. We gotta stop, man. That man is balling. Remember, Pro Football Focus said that Cameron Curl is the best safety in the NFL, and they said that Darrick Forrest is the 4th best safety in the NFL. Those guys are hooping, bruh. Them guys is balling. Them guys is balling and no flag. Let's get it, man. We will take that interception. Good return. I will take all of that. Yes, sir. Good ball skills by Darrick Forrest, too, because that's not an easy catch to make. There's a lot of receivers out there that aren't good at tracking the ball looking up from behind like that. That's a great play by Darrick Forrest. And good coverage by Benjamin St-Juste because he wasn't far off, but Darrick Forrest, that's what you have the safeties back there for. The safeties are there to help the corners over the top. Good job. Good job. We'll take that, man. We can win this game. Hey, man, the game is there. The game is there. And they kept trying this. I told y'all they were trying this last game and it was working, throwing these deep passes. Kendall Fuller even said it in his press conference a few days ago that going against the Eagles, I can't allow them to get as many 50-50 balls because that's what they were doing. They were just throwing it up there just like that. And they were winning the 50-50 ball battle. And this time we won the 50-50 ball battle. And that's the difference between the Eagles scoring touchdowns and us getting interceptions. It's literally just that. Because Jalen Hurts threw up kind of a duck to, I think it was A.J. Brown or Devonta Smith, one of them, against us. And it was like a 40-yard pass. Kendall Fuller and Bobby McCain were there. They just got mossed. That time we didn't get mossed. It's that simple. Kendall Fuller kept preaching that all throughout the week that we cannot lose 50-50 balls, and it already came into fruition right there. Thank goodness Forrest was deep. He was fast enough to play deep coverage. I love it. Love it, man. Darrick Forrest is too athletic for us not to utilize him. Great prospect pickup. Didn't we get him in like the 4th, 5th round? Rico, what's up, brother? It's been a while. Hey, man, you think you're going to play? We're going to play Howland. What's good, Fat? And I would hope so. I want to see Howell, but I just doubt we see him anytime soon. I'm not going to lie. I would love to see Howell, but I don't think we're going to see him anytime soon. They're going to say that Darrick Forrest was down by contact immediately, so we'll see. Only you could prevent forest fires. Glad it wasn't Curl. Put Cam in the nickel. Now, Cameron Curl is definitely better around the line of scrimmage, but we'll see. We draft best in the 5th round. Holcomb, Forrest, Howell. And the 3rd round. Don't forget now. Don't forget that 3rd round. Benjamin St-Juste, Terry McLaurin, Antonio Gibson. You feel me? But no, we be killing the 5th round, man. Don't forget Chase Roulier was a 5th round pick, I believe, as well. He wasn't down. Let both of them run. Wait, so they're gonna actually account? They're gonna count the return, right? Please, they're gonna count the return. Are they counting the return? Are they gonna give us credit for the return? Again, if you haven't liked up the stream, please like up the stream. I really appreciate it, man. Big time. What's good, Virginia Slim? What's happening with you? What's going on, my boy? Yeah, so they did say down by contact right there. So yeah, they said he's down. I mean, maybe that was challengeable, but we'll see. Maybe Ron Rivera has faith that his offense can get them yards back in blood anyway, because the refs don't like us. We already know the refs don't like us, so it is what it is. I mean, I don't know if the call was right or not. I got to see the replay first. Again, I'm a little bit behind y'all, so I don't know, but we'll see. First round, though. Yeah, that first round a little iffy, man. What's good, hi there? Appreciate it. Appreciate you for the comment, for the compliment. Appreciate that, man. Meta-Unitas 5th round pick as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We do draft well in random sections. Random sections of the draft. 3rd and 5th round is quite weird. At least if we just picked odd numbers, I could be okay with that. But the first round been a little bit of iffy. I mean, Jahan Dotson was a great pick, though. He was touched, though? Okay, because, again, I haven't seen the replay, so... He was touched. Okay. Again, I haven't seen the replay. But, again, the ref sold us with the Benjamin St. Juste thing, so I wasn't surprised if they hate it. Smash Mouth Football is going to win for us tonight. I hope Percy Butler works out. Our safeties would be great. I agree. Yeah, Percy Butler get involved. Hey, man, we might got a little something going. We're going to pick up this 3rd and 1. Yes, sir. We'll just take it, man. Antonio Gibson is just playing better, period. Even on 3rd and 1s, man, Antonio Gibson is just... But good job by Brian Robinson to pick that one up. But I just want Antonio Gibson on the field as much as possible, please. Blind person, his own guy was on him. Not one Eagle touched him. Okay, again, I haven't seen the replay, so. I will take that first down. That's what we drafted Brian Robinson to do. But again, I want to see some more Antonio Gibson because he's so explosive. Percy Butler and Derek Forrest, fastest safety tandem in the league 2023. Don't forget Cameron Curl, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, Pro Football Focus feels like Cameron Curl is literally the best. Oh, Taylor, if you threw that a little bit sooner, that would have been caught. Cam Sims was wide open. If you got that there sooner, that should have been a first down. You would love if Cam Sims can catch that, but he's getting blown up anyway. Taylor Heineke, you just got to get that a little bit sooner. If you get that ball there a little bit sooner, we're straight. We're straight. Yeah, you got to have faith that he's going to be open a little bit sooner than that. All right, 3rd and short, man. Well, 3rd and 6 isn't short, but it's not too bad. That's gettable. We have Samuel Cosmi in at right tackle now, y'all. Samuel Cosmi is officially in the game. He was out there mowing people out the way during that Antonio Gibson 4-yard run on 2nd down. All right, offense, let's get it, man. Really thought now. Taylor makes me pull my hair out. I mean, yeah, but Commanders running backs already have 20 carries. If the Texans set a blueprint to run at Philly, Washington paid attention. So that's a good point. Houston was able to stay in that game because Dameon Pierce was going Super Saiyan. And it's working right now. It's working right now. Ooh, and Taylor Heineke threw that off his back foot. Okay. Great job by Curtis Samuel to be open, man. Good catch. I'll take that throw from Taylor Heineke. It was off his back foot with pressure in his face. And the ball did not have a good spiral on it, but I will take it. Thank you, Curtis Samuel, for being open. Thank you, Scott Turner, for scheming him open. Way to draw up that play. Way to draw up that play. Was that Logan Thomas that took a little bit of... Yeah, Logan Thomas took 23 away, and then Curtis Samuel followed behind him. And it was just an open in the middle. So shouts out to Scott Turner and Curtis Samuel on that play. I'm glad Heineke got it there, but whew, that throw off his back foot scared me. Like, as he was throwing it, I was a little, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, yeah, what was that? Can you throw that out of bounds, please? Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, Taylor Heineke was outside the pocket. We good, man. Tyler Larson, what's going on, man? Thank God we got that out. Yeah, we'll take, man. 2nd and 10 ain't that bad, man. Wow, bro, Roulier, please come back. Yeah, we need, man, where are Wes Schweitzer and Roulier, man? I prefer Wes Schweitzer over Tyler Larson as well. We have 2 better centers on roster, but they both happen to be hurt. It is just stupid. It's really stupid. Wait, why did we just use that timeout? Wait, why did we use that timeout? Am I tripping? Ron Rivera, you have another one of them terrible time management moments? Yeah, Roulier looks like he's probably out for a year. But Wes Schweitzer, I mean, it was like a concussion, I think. And he's been out like 5 weeks with a concussion. Couldn't get the play call in on time again. Hey, that Eagles crowd killing it, bro. That Eagles crowd is killing us. Again, they not the Georgia crowd against Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? But they doing their thing. Man, I appreciate, hey, one thing you got to compliment Taylor Heinicke on is getting that ball out of bounds right there. Good job by Taylor Heinicke to throw that ball up, to throw that ball out of bounds. I respect it. I appreciate it. Because a lot of quarterbacks will be sitting there running around like a chicken with his head cut off and trying to figure out what to do after a bad snap like that. Taylor Heinicke, you know, was smart enough to throw that out, so appreciate that. We'll take 2nd and 10 over 2nd and 30 any day. What's good, DR7? Again, I want to see Sam Howell start for us, but I'm objective. Like, if Heinicke makes a good play, I'm going to let you know he made a good play. If he makes a bad play, I got you. Either way, you know what I'm saying? Do you think UNC could make it to the college football playoffs? I doubt it. Do they already have a loss? UNC is not defeated, are they? I don't know. I haven't watched a single UNC game like that, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know. They're not undefeated, right? What jersey you got on? I got on that Sean Taylor. I got on the Sean Taylor thing. Get the plays in on time. Ohio State 2022 national champs. Boy, you done lied to yourself. You done lied to yourself. Notre Dame, Tar Heels, USC. Yeah, that's all nice and all, but when y'all run into Georgia, I want to know how that's going to go. We ain't got to talk about it too much, though. Y'all going to see come January and all of that. Y'all going to see what happens when y'all play a real team. Do you think Washington Huskies can make it to the Rose Bowl? I honestly do not know about, like, the bowls and stuff. I'm SEC, I'm Georgia, so I got you on the SEC championship and stuff like that. But outside of that, I don't know. What's good, Tut? Make sure y'all follow my boy Soko Ryan's YouTube channel. Let me pin my boy, man. Make sure y'all go check out my boy Soko Ryan's music, man. Best doing it out here, man. Make sure y'all check out my boy and subscribe to his YouTube channel while y'all there, man. Rico, when we see Georgia in the championship, we're gonna be in a Discord together. We gotta be. I'm proud. I don't know. I don't think I can stream my Georgia games. I'll be too nervous. So I probably could be in a Discord. We'll see. But normally with Georgia, like during the championship last year, when Georgia was in the championship against Alabama, I'm not gonna lie. I literally had to. You said Georgia can't stop Drake May and UNC offense. If you want to hear Street Scores rap and Terry McLaurin bars, listen to Soko Ryan. Hey, Rich got a point. If you do want to hear some of my music, that's my boy Soko Ryan. I'll be making music with him. So make sure y'all shouts out to Rich. That was a great point. Let me pin that one. That's a great one. What was I saying though? I forgot what I was saying about Georgia. Yes, sir. Terry McLaurin wide open. Right now, our third down offense is ridiculous. Our third down offense is absolutely ridiculous. Our third down offense is insane, and nobody can cover Terry McLaurin. I feel sorry. I feel so sorry for everybody trying to cover Terry McLaurin. Everybody getting it. It's not just Slay. But yeah, with my Georgia Bulldogs, I'm too nervous. Like my Commanders, again, I love my Commanders, but I'm not necessarily nervous watching the games because there's no real expectations. I want us to win the Super Bowl, but it's not like we come into the season like, oh, we got to win the Super Bowl. And we don't really play meaningful games. I mean, we haven't been in the playoffs, and even when we went into the playoffs against the Bucks, I didn't have any expectations of us winning. We were severe underdogs, but my Georgia Bulldogs, that championship game, I had to play Xbox while we were playing. I couldn't even look at the game the whole time. I had to go rewatch a lot of the game. I was having a nervous breakdown. I was literally playing Xbox during that game. I had the game up in my Xbox and was just like going back and forth. I was just too nervous. My Commanders don't make me that nervous because there's no real expectations. And we haven't played a meaningful game since really the Seahawks in 2012, honestly. Outside of that, I mean, none of our games have really made me feel crazy. All right, that was a bad decision, but Terry almost came down with that. I'm not too mad at Taylor Heinicke for that. I like the fact that we at least tried it, even though I don't like the fact that we did it on second down. I don't like the decision to do that on second down. That's the only problem that I have right there. Because now it's 3rd and 10. I would have preferred to pick up some yards. Maybe on a 2nd and 1 you do something like that, but I still don't like that, man. I still don't like that. Yo, McLaurin, Drake May is nice. I mean, I just don't think y'all understand how good Georgia is, but I mean, y'all will see. It's simple enough. Yes, sir. My boy Terry is different, bro. He is carrying this offense right now. Man, already getting compared to Josh Allen and Joe Burrow. I mean, that's cool and all, but then what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's nice and all. But when they play Georgia's defense and receivers are never open, I'm gonna need to see you do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need to see you make some really accurate throws. Plus, I mean, the rest of his team is selling them, so it's just like, then what? You know what I'm saying? The rest of this team is selling them, so it's just like Drake May can't carry the team that much. Drake May is better than Stetson Bennett, yeah, but yes, sir, I'll take that first down. Good job going for it on 4th down. Give it to Curtis Samuel. Something they don't necessarily expect. I'll take it. I will take it. Good job, man. Let's get a touchdown. Let's take the lead, man. Let's take this lead real quick. Let's take this lead. I love that. I love that play. Hey, Scott Turner's calling a hell of a game. Because Taylor Heinicke, even though he hasn't been bad, he also hasn't been spectacular. Receivers are just open, and we're calling the right plays on 3rd down. Scott Turner's probably having his best play calling game of the year right now. Right now, our skill position players are balling, too. Where is this O-line play calling and everything been? Timothy, I don't know, man. Cosme back, I see. I forgot it. Yeah, Cosme's back in there, too. That's helping a lot. I mean, if we had our original true starting offensive line, we would be way better off. We do got to remember, as much as we hate this offensive line and how mad we've been about it, we do have 3rd stringers out there. Like, we got to remember we're on to our 3rd or 4th center this year. Trey Turner, I mean, Cornelius Lucas has been starting the right tackle. He hasn't been bad, but of course, technically, you prefer your second round pick of Samuel Cosme to be out there. And then Andrew Norwell, I mean, if Wes Schweitzer were here at this point, he would have taken over for Trey Turner at right guard anyway. When we faced the 11-0 Steelers, what happened? I'm telling you, we just talked about that in the beginning of the stream. If we can do what we did against the Steelers a couple of years ago, why can't we do it to the Eagles this year? So we just talked about that earlier in the stream. What's time of possession? I got you. Don't even worry about it, my boy. Right now, where we at? We've had the ball for 22 minutes. The Eagles have had it for 5. Now, that's crazy. I didn't even know the disparity would be that huge. When you asked me that question, I knew we were winning the time of possession. I didn't think we was winning it by that much. 22 minutes to 5 minutes. And we're still technically down, but we can gain the lead. But that's crazy. Their defense is going to be tired. By the time we get to the 4th quarter, their defense is going to be exhausted. Our defense, you know, naturally defenses get tired by the 4th quarter, but their defense is going to be far more exhausted than ours is. Marvin Harrison Jr. is the best wide receiver in college. I've heard that a lot from a lot of people. I haven't gotten a chance to watch him, but we'll see. We'll see. I can tell you what, I love Georgia, but we don't have the best receiver in college. I know that for sure. So I don't know who it is, but it's not a receiver from Georgia. We have the best tight ends in college, easily, by far. We have arguably the best tight end group in college and on a college team in NFL in college history. But receiving core, I can tell you that. I love our receivers, and we have a lot of really good ones. But I know there's nobody in the running for best receiver in college on Georgia right now. We are just a complete team up and down. Just a really complete team. Notre Dame is tight end U. I mean, maybe overall, but I'm saying this season. This season, as far as everybody on one team, we have the best tight end group in NFL history. Okay, this is the Brian Robinson we were looking for. This is the Brian Robinson we were looking for. This is exactly what we've been looking for. That's what we've been looking for. Iowa got better tight ends. You talking about through history? Yes, sir, man. I will take that, man. We need a touchdown right here, man. Just run the ball. No need for the interception. Josh Downs, top 3 wide receiver. UNC is 9-1. Where Chase at? That's a great stuff by Robinson. That's what we've been looking for all year. That's literally what we've been looking for. Iowa tight end university. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm not saying Georgia's tight end university. We have a debate for linebacker. We have a debate for running backs, but it may be kind of offensive line recently-ish. But I'm talking about as far as tight ends on one team at the same time, Georgia got it all time. Brock Bowers, Darnell Washington. I mean, just imagine if Fareed Gilbert was actually playing. Lad McConkey is telling your crowd to hush, your program is down bad. Now, that's a good... Lad McConkey being a 2-star and Stetson Bennett being a walk-on is crazy that they're doing what they're doing to people. It's insane. Oh, Brian Robinson was so close. That was so close. Can't speak dogs and leave Stetson Bennett out the combo. Yeah, I love Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett can get a meal from me at any time in life. I finally got to watch a football program that I care about in my lifetime win a championship. Never seen a Commanders Super Bowl. I was born after all of that happened. And Georgia hasn't won anything since the 80s until this past time. So Stetson Bennett is a legend in my book. Even if I feel like he's not going to be a good quarterback at the NFL level. Wait, that's a touchdown. Wait. Oh, no, never mind. It's not. The other elbow, my fault. It's not a touchdown. When they paused it on whether his knee was down or not, I was like, his knee's not down. We good. And then the elbow. It was the elbow, so we good. We be all right. That's a good call. Alabama's wide receivers had to start catching the ball. Yeah, the Alabama receivers are letting Bryce Young down, bro. He deserves better. Definitely deserves better, man. Yes, sir. Nah, that's Brian Robinson, bro. That's Brian Robinson. Brian Robinson's different, bro. That's what we've been waiting on. That's what we've been wanting to see this whole time. That's what we've been wanting to see. We haven't necessarily been getting that. Brian Robinson, I'm happy that he's been playing, but he hasn't looked like that until today. I'm not going to lie. This running back combination of Brian, look at him. It's him. It's him and one offensive lineman making that play. And then he didn't even fumble after that. You know how most people reach across in a moment like that and then fumble the ball? You know what I'm saying? And lose it? And like they reach across, lose it when they hit the ground. He put it across and still secured it with one arm. Brian Robinson tough, man. That's a different type of animal right there. Shouts out to Alabama, man. We appreciate it. Hey, man, my Commanders will take all of the Alabama talent, man. Because it's working on the defensive line. Can't forget about Cam Sims if we started to throw him the ball. And Brian Robinson, can't wait to get Fadarian Mathis back. I think B-Rob is back, Rico. That's yeah, exactly. I agree. That's the Bama B-Rob we've been looking for. We have not been getting that. I mean, it's amazing in itself. It's a miracle in itself that he's been playing football after getting shot just a couple of months ago. But we have not been seeing Alabama Brian Robinson this year yet until today. We're getting it today. 16 carries for Brian Robinson. Let's go look at it. As a matter of fact, let's go look. Brian Robinson has 16 carries. Antonio Gibson has 8. We just running the ball like crazy. Curtis Samuel has 3 carries. Hasn't gotten a lot of yards, but he got 1 first down with it. This is Chiefs Brian Robinson. Yeah, Brian Robinson 16 carries. Curtis Samuel 3. Antonio Gibson 8. Come on now. The Eagles have rushed the ball 4 times and have 14 points. We've rushed the ball 28 and have 17. Our defense got to step up, bro. And we cannot allow them to get more strip sacks. Terry McLaurin has 6 receptions on 8 targets for 76 yards. Terry going for 100. He going for 100 easily, bro. He going for 100. You can't have Funyun without no Funyuns. Let me see. Cam Sims had that 1 target. It was a late throw by Taylor. I already knew Taylor was going to have a pretty decent game when he finally didn't overthrow Logan Thomas by 20 yards. John Dotson caught his 1 target for 14 yards on that first down that we really needed. That was beautiful. I think we ended up kicking a field goal that drive anyway, but still, man, I loved it. That was beautiful. He has so much separation on that too. So Jahan Dotson looks like he's back, but Terry McLaurin is still the star of the show, and I love that. I'll take that. If Jahan Dotson's the star of the show some games and Curtis Samuel's the star some games, Jahan Dotson the star, but everybody's involved every game like this, I mean, You know, it would be nice if Curtis Samuel maybe had like 2 targets, but he got 3 carries and a target. He touched the ball 4 times. Jahan Dotson, it would be nice if he was a little bit more involved in this, but we'll work him back in. He's coming off of, he hasn't played since week 4. We'll work him back in. We'll be all right, man. But Terry McLaurin, I love the fact that he's the star of the show because he always should be, at least most of the time. Taylor Heineke, 9 for 15, 122 yards isn't bad. He's not having a bad game. He's also not having a great game. He's running the offense how Scott Turner wants it ran, and it's working. It's working. We're putting together those long 10-plus play, 8-minute long drives, and it's working. I mean, now the Eagles are going to try to score with 1:30 left. We're almost halftime, y'all. It's 9:30. We're almost halftime. It's kind of crazy. This running the ball thing is working. And, man, make sure y'all like up the stream. I see we almost got about 300 people in here. Please like up the stream if you haven't. 16-play, 86-yard drive, 7 minutes long. Other touchdown drive was 13 plays, 75 yards. Stop playing with him. And remember, that touchdown drive was off of the Derek Forrest interception. And the Eagles were moving the ball against us up to that point. That may have been a game-saving interception if you think about it. The Eagles were moving the ball, getting first down after first down. Derek Forrest intercepts them. We go on an 86-yard drive to score a touchdown. And now we got the momentum. They're dropping easy catches. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we win this game. Derek Forrest is probably the most pivotal moment of it. I'm not going to lie. But they just, they tried to dump it off. The game well. He dropped it, so it's 2nd and 10. I'm a little bit behind, so, you know, I'm trying to keep up. I'm a little bit behind, but not super behind, maybe like 10 seconds. 2nd and 10, Jalen Hurts hikes the ball. Little dump off the game well again. Cameron Curl almost tripped out of his socks, but Jamin Davis shouts out to him to be there to make the tackle. 3rd and 5, come on, y'all. Come on, defense, let's get off the field, get the ball back to the offense that's moving. I would love it if we can go on a nice little 1 minute, you know, little drive to score some points. The receiver fell down. Let's get it. Good job, defense. Come on. Putting it back to us, offense. Let's get it. Was that A.J. Brown that slipped, man? Let me look at the play, too. Let me look at the replay. See if Benjamin St-Juste. Hey, man, Benjamin St-Juste would have been there, too, honestly. He would have made it there in time. Good job, defense. Let's get it, man. Again, make sure you like up the stream if you haven't already, man. I appreciate it. Come on, offense. Let's get it, man. Let's get it, offense. We can score again before halftime. Honestly can. Y'all know these division games get weird. I mean, also, this is one way I want to break it down. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have thought about this. Maybe some of y'all haven't. But the way that we were beating the Vikings, we should have been up by 17 points on them. Game should have been over after that pick 6 if they don't call that penalty. It was a penalty. I'm not mad at that call. But we should have been beating the Vikings by 17 points. We should have beat the Vikings. The Vikings did what they did against the Bills. You know what I'm saying? So we have the team that can compete. We're not sorry. Again, Scott Turner's inconsistent play calling, O-line inconsistencies, Taylor Heineke's severe inconsistencies. We can hang with people. We get a franchise quarterback here. We're a really, really good team. Just off of the way that the Vikings, what they did to the Bills, you know what I'm saying? We would have been straight. Oh, Brian Robinson's hurt. Or is that Antonio Gibson? Who is that? Is that Antonio Gibson? Antonio Gibson's hurt after catching a pass. What was that? It was the way he was tackled. Wait, why did Antonio Gibson cost us a timeout even though he's on the sideline? That shows you our biggest flaw is coaching. Oh, that's a great point, too. I mean, again, the Giants, if you match us up position group by position group, player by player, we're not, like, worse than them. We're actually better than them in a lot of ways. We have the better receiving core. Even though our offensive line has been bad at times, their offensive line isn't much better, honestly. I mean, Saquon's a dog, but Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson is a combo. I'm not saying they're him, but they're not far behind. Our defense is better. Our defensive line is better. You can maybe give them linebackers, but Jamin Davis and Cole Holcomb have been playing fairly well, even though Cole Holcomb's missed the past couple of games. And I would take our secondary. It's literally just coaching. But also quarterback play as well. Quarterback play, coaching, and offensive line. Otherwise, we should have beat the Titans. We should be 5-4 after beating the Titans. We should have beat the Vikings. We should be 6-3 because of that. we're not a bad team like a lot of people think we are. I just do think we do have some things in the way to stop us from being a Super Bowl contender, most notably quarterback. I think we get our franchise quarterback, we're off. Because this defense is good enough to win a Super Bowl. Our defense is better than teams that are overall better than us record-wise and team-wise. Well, our defense is better than a lot of these top teams. Brian Robinson, you lost? Heineke had to show him where to go. What's going on? I hope Antonio Gibson is good, though, man. We're going to need my boy. All right, 2nd and 5, Brian Robinson. We're in shotgun. Logan Thomas, motion to the right. We throw it to Logan Thomas. Taylor Heineke didn't overthrow him by 20 yards. That's nice. I don't like the short throw there, but at least we threw it to the sideline, but still the clock keeps going because he got tackled before it. I didn't like that play. We have no timeouts. We're on our own 38-yard line, and we're calling stuff like that. I'm not mad at the Taylor Heineke run, but we got to hurry up and get to the line of scrimmage and spike it. Are we going to spike the ball or are we going to run a play? What we doing? We spiking it? We got the first down, 25 seconds left. Say about 20 yards away from field goal range. But I hate the fact that we ran the clock out like that with Logan Thomas not getting to the sideline. And Taylor Heineke, that was a cool run. It was nice that we got the first down, but yeah, I agree. We need at the very least 20 yards. I would prefer 25. We'll see, though. All right, let's see, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on now. 2-minute offense. This is where he shines. Man, I hope Antonio Gibson is well, though, because Brian Robinson and J.D. McKissick, isn't J.D. McKissick out? Isn't J.D. McKissick not playing, too? So who? Good catch. Good throw. Okay. Little 20-yard throw to the 40-yard line. De'Ami Brown, let's spike it. We may be able to run one more play. One more play. 9 seconds left. On the 40-yard line, on the 39-yard line-ish. Good catch by De'Ami Brown. Low throw by Heineke, but at least it got there. Not a good throw, but it got there. Wait, I think Jared Patterson is the one that's going today. I think it's Brian Robinson and Jared Patterson left. Are we going to attempt? I guess we might as well attempt the field goal. I mean, it's an ugly one. I think Taylor Heineke could have made a better play than that, but it is what it is at this point. They literally rushed one defensive lineman and had one guy to the left. Yeah, the Taylor Heineke definitely could have thrown that, but it is what it is. He hesitated. It is what it is. Wait, he made that? Whoa. I just assumed it was over with. So he can make 60-yarders, but he misses 35s? This guy is different, man. Joey Sly is a weird one. Wow. Joey Sly is a weird one. He almost missed the other field goal when we kicked it from 4th and goal. Nah, Joey Sly is a weird one, bro. Joey Sly is a weird one. That's a weird guy, man. I'll take it. 20-14. I will take it. Eagles look a little stunned, man. Let's go look at that time of possession, y'all. Let's go look at that time of possession. 23 minutes and 49 seconds to 6 minutes, 11 seconds. That is bad, man. That's ugly. And you would think with that time of possession, we'd be up by more points, but I'll take it. We're still winning. And again, the most important part about us winning the time of possession is that the Eagles defense is going to be very tired by the 4th quarter. Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dawson, and Curtis Samuel should be open left and right in the 4th quarter. They are tired. Wow, what a kick. We here all the way here, man. That kick was crazy, man. That was a crazy kick. I had no faith in that. Once Taylor Heineke folded on that last play before the kick, I was like, oh, yeah, man. Well, it is what it is. But, man, Joey Sly, hey, man, salute to you, man. Salute to my boy Joey Sly, man. My boy. I'm claiming him now. Hey, remember, I'm going to keep saying it throughout this game. This whole momentum shift started with Lyriq Harper's interception. Boy, that interception saved us, bro. That interception. Because the Eagles were picking up first down after first down after first down. Lyriq Harper gets that interception. We go on a 16-play, 86-yard drive, I believe. 85, something like that. Touchdown. Our defense finally gets their breath after we go on a long, sustaining touchdown drive after the Lyriq Harper interception. Eagles immediately go 3 and out, and then we go down and get 3 points right there. Shouts out to Lyriq Harper for basically flipping this game. Hey, man, I've been saying the Eagles shouldn't be undefeated. Let them know, Tut. Again, my boy Soko Ryan. If you ever want to hear me rap or whatever, if you're ever curious, go check out my boy Soko Ryan's music on all platforms. Subscribe to his YouTube. He's right there that he just commented. Make sure y'all go check out my dog music, man. That man be making bangers. I be making bangers with him. Again, I'm dead serious. I'll be making music with him. No way we got 20 points at half. We dreaming. They making me happy today. Hey, man, everybody go celebrate by going to my boy Soko Ryan's page and supporting my boy, man. Like Rich said, I even included a Terry McLaurin bar in one of my songs, bro. Y'all gotta go check that out. We looking at the replays and stuff. But yeah, man, shouts out to the Commanders. Let's go look at some stats. Let's go look at some team stats and identify what's going on. I think the first thing is we're 9 for 12 on third down. That's huge. That's why we've scored the points that we've scored. Listen, yeah, my name is A-Ree, so anytime you see Soko Ryan featuring A-Ree or anything, that's me. So make sure y'all go support my boy Soko Ryan's music, man. If you want to hear me make music, rap, whatever, go check out my boy. Best half of football I've seen all season from this team, for sure. He said you a rapper, don't tell me you. Why is rapper equal thugging? Like, what? Why all of that? But yeah, we're 9 of 12 on third down. The Eagles are 2 of 3, which isn't bad. The first time our defense finally got off the field on the third down was that most recent one right before that drive we just had. Rico, we should be 6 and 4. We should literally be, yeah, literally. We should have won. We should have easily have won that Titans game. We should have won that Vikings game. We can literally hang with anybody. That's my whole point. If it weren't for inconsistencies on the offensive line, quarterback especially, again, I mean, I know a lot of people are blaming Scott Turner the most, and I blame Scott Turner for a lot of the problems we've had this season. I think quarterback has been the worst part of our team. Offensive line maybe a close second, and I would say Scott Turner's a close third. Coaching in general has been really bad for us. Well, Jack Del Rio's been doing his thing, but Ron Rivera's time management, clock management, situational awareness has been awful at times. Scott Turner's been really bad at times, but I think quarterback, if you just plug in the way Justin Fields looks to these past couple of weeks, if you plug him into this team, we're 6 and 3, honestly, in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. Just by trading out Wentz and Taylor Heineke for Justin Fields. But my main point is we can hang with the best of them. The way we played against the Vikings and the way the Vikings handled the Bills. You know what I'm saying? We're not terrible. We're not one of those teams that go in and lose 40-10 against a really good Super Bowl contender. We hang with anybody. And I think we should be straight, man. I think we'll be straight as far as the future of this franchise-wise. We can debate about this season or whatever, but I think the future of this franchise is bright overall, especially after Dan Snyder sells the team. And after we get a franchise quarterback, whether it's Sam Howell or whoever, if we draft a guy, who knows? But we have a Super Bowl contending defense, and we don't even have Chase Young back yet. We have all of the skill position players. I'm going to keep saying it. Other teams are jealous of our skill position players. If we're talking about our receivers, tight ends, and running backs, we have a top at least 10 skill position player team as far as receivers, tight ends, and running backs. It's just we got to draft O-line heavy. We got to go crazy O-line, draft, free agency, whatever. And then we got to figure out the quarterback. And I mean, that's easier said than done, but this team should be really good. If we had Tua. Oh, yeah, if we had Tua this season, we'd be 6 and 3 at least, 7 and 2. What's good, DMV representative? Shouts out to the Vikings fan that pulled up earlier, man. I wanted to draft Justin Fields as well. I've been a big Justin Fields fan forever. Not even just the Georgia part, because, I mean, he really barely played for us, but he's from Atlanta, so I've been rooting for Justin Fields the whole way. Even though he's technically more Ohio State than he is Georgia. He's from Atlanta, so I still root for Justin Fields. I want him to go out there and be great. Wish we had him, but it is what it is. Y'all only got 10 against Dallas. We would sign anyone. Would we sign anyone soon? Rico, we should call Andrew Luck. That's an interesting idea. Just like the Steelers game, exactly. My boy MTM with the pulling back up and donating again. I appreciate it. Rico, out of Wentz 4 losses, which games we would have won with 4? I don't know. That's tough to tell, man. Again, Taylor Heineke's a better quarterback with how bad our offensive line is right now. Inconsistent. I'm going to say inconsistent. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt and say inconsistent right now. We should have got Willis. I would have loved it if we had Willis right now. I'm the biggest Malik Willis fan doing it. I mean, again, Westlake High School, all of that. So, as far as, again, I'm going to say it, Carson Wentz is a better pocket passer. With a top 5 O-line like I thought we would have, I prefer Carson Wentz. With the offensive line that we've been getting this season, I prefer Taylor Heinicke. So maybe we beat the Titans with Taylor Heinicke. I think so. I think we beat the Titans with Taylor Heinicke. I think. Maybe we win another game with Taylor Heinicke. Again, I'm not even that big of a Taylor Heinicke fan. Again, he is from the Metro Atlanta area, so I want him to be great, but objectively, he's not the answer at quarterback long term. But we'll see. If you're from Atlanta, how did you end up liking Washington? I was born in Maryland. Philly's strength of schedule is being exposed. Oh, that's another thing too. Philly. Do I have that picture? There was a picture of the people that Philly played this season. It was like a bunch of backup quarterbacks. It was bad teams. They are undefeated and they have played well, but they have gone against, not the best of the best. So, man, I think we can hang with the best of them, bruh. We're literally just a few pieces. And again, it's way easier said than done. But we're a franchise quarterback away and maybe a couple of offensive linemen away from being like a really, really good team. The way we played against the Vikings and the fact that the Vikings literally only have 1 L and the way that they beat the Bills, our defense is really good. What do you think about US? I still haven't peeped Caleb Williams. I know he's from DC. So I know a lot of y'all rock with him. I haven't gotten a chance to really watch him yet this season. Again, I've been so focused on my Georgia Bulldogs and just the SEC in general. I've caught Alabama. I've caught LSU a couple of times. I've caught a couple of Florida games. But overall, I haven't been able to watch all college football yet. Y'all know when we get to draft season, that's when I'm at my best. That's my favorite content, draft content. So y'all know I'm going to be doing film sessions. I'm going to be watching film sessions when we get to December and January and stuff like that. At that point, I'm going to get a chance to check out Caleb Williams and those guys. But I haven't watched Caleb Williams live yet. I haven't caught a USC game yet. Hopefully not, because we balling. We are a franchise quarterback and a CB1 away from Super Bowl contender. I'm not going to lie, Benjamin St. Juice. St. Juice kind of looking like a CB1. At the very least, an elite CB2. Love the fight, love the heart. Again, we're not that bad of a team. It's just been bad coaching from Rivera and Scott Turner. Jack Del Rio actually has been our best coach out of the 3 this year, which is crazy. Going into this season, he was the one I was the most worried about. Now he's the only one that's consistent. Bad quarterback play. Heinicke is not good in the pocket. Carson Wentz, he has his moments, but Taylor Heinicke's way too inconsistent. It's not good. Again, if I had to rank the reason why we're 4 and 5, I would go quarterback 1, offensive line 2, coaching maybe 3. But then again, some games it was coaching more than anything else. Some games it was offensive line more than anything else. And a lot of games it was quarterback more than anything else. But we'll see. I think we're a couple of pieces away from really being a really good team. Again, the way we played against the Vikings, the way we're playing against the Eagles shows you that we have the talent and we can make the plays when we need to. We're just a couple of pieces away, mainly quarterback. Mainly quarterback more than anything else, in my opinion. St. Juice is always in position but draws a penalty. That's bad technique. We got to work on that. I mean, and again, another thing I keep saying, this is kind of Benjamin St. Juice's rookie season if we're talking about games started. Remember last year he only played like 5 or so games because of that concussion injury and then the DeShazius Everett situation, and a lot of people think he missed the rest of the season because of that. Mentally took like a mental break or things like that. Whatever it was, Benjamin St. Juice has not played a season's worth of football yet. He's still kind of a rookie. I think he'll fix those things overall. He's been getting better and better every week. I'm confident in Benjamin St. Juice. But we'll see, man. Either way, I still want to see Howell out there, and I think one of our biggest problems is franchise quarterback. We fix that, we're good. Let me see. Now, Wentz is shot. He misses too many wide open. See, when we brought in Wentz, I didn't expect him to be as slow as he was. He is literally a statue. He's literally Peyton Manning mobility. But he's not Peyton Manning accuracy, brain, arm, all of that, which is just terrible. Like, you can't win with that. I mean, he had his moments where he threw some absolute dots down the field that Taylor Heinicke can't throw. But I do trust Taylor Heinicke to throw to an open receiver within 20 yards of the line of scrimmage more than I do Carson Wentz. I trust Carson Wentz to deliver a deep bomb to De'Ami Brown for 70 yards more than Taylor Heinicke. But how often is that even going to happen? But overall, I mean, again, we still need to figure out franchise quarterback. It's not Wentz or Heinicke. So after Wentz got those few times, it was over. Benjamin St. Juice is nice. And yes, I know his last name is Juice. That's just what I call him. Waste of money. Yeah, Wentz kind of was a waste of money. But at least bright side is we can cut him after the season. No dick cap. That's another $28 million we can put towards paying Deron Payne. Juice is always going to be handsy once his rep gets better. Refs will let some go with him. Yeah, I mean, I think St. Juice will start to get the benefit of the doubt on some calls. Because, hey, man, I'm not going to lie. And I love Sauce Gardner. Absolutely love him. Wanted to draft him. But he is getting some LeBron calls. There's been some times where he had a pass interference and refs didn't call it. He's having a spectacular season. Undoubtedly. But he's been getting some LeBron-like calls that Benjamin St. Juice is not getting. That pass interference against Benjamin St. Juice earlier in the game that led to the touchdown, that wouldn't have been called against Sauce Gardner. And I agree. I think once Benjamin St. Juice starts to get the benefit of the doubt, like some of those other guys, we'll be straight. I also think Dan Snyder has something to deal with the fact that refs don't like us, so we'll see. Oh, yeah, and we also have a channel member in the building. My boy, Jay Willard. Yes, sir. Pro Bowl sponsor for 6 months just popped in to say hi. So far, this game is looking good. I really appreciate that, man. Big time. You went crazy with that, man. I really appreciate it. And yeah, man, we back. Let's get it, man. Let's get to it, man. Again, if you're in the stream and haven't liked up the stream, please like up the stream. I'd really appreciate it. It means the world to me. It's free for y'all. Just take a couple of seconds out of your time to like up the stream. I really appreciate it. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Time to get busy. I am starving. I am eating immediately after this game. I just ate right before the game too, but I guess constantly talking and stuff like that. It'd be different if it were like me and somebody else and I was like the color analyst and somebody else was doing all of the transitions. And I basically split the words in half, but I guess constantly talking and reading the chat, I done got hungry already again. All right, let's see, man. Let's go defense. What we doing? Oh, let me go back to the game cast. My fault, y'all. I had the stats up for us. Good open field tackle by, I think that was John Bostic right there. I'm not gonna lie. I think that was John Bostic with a pretty decent tackle. Speaking of streaming with someone else, what you about? You about to say the Friday? You about to say the Friday? Come on, defense. Bro, burning calories talking. Literally burning calories. Literally hungry. Yeah, the Friday, bro, we gonna bring it back eventually, especially when we get to like the off season stuff. We may do it this Friday. I got something to do in the morning, but we may do it this Friday. Maybe. I low-key don't really respect any wide receivers from this era because of the way the game is refereed. It's super easy to be a wide receiver in the NFL today. The rules are literally set up for you. I mean, no, you have a good point, but I still think a lot of these guys are balling, though. I think a lot of these guys are definitely still balling, but I agree. It's literally set up for them to get the benefit of the doubt, and it didn't used to always be like that. Need some buffalo wings. I need some honey lemon pepper. That's what I need right now. Some honey lemon pepper steppers, you feel me? Let's see what's going on. Let's go. Yes, sir, Kendall Fuller. Kendall Fuller is coming off of his best game last week of the entire season, and it looks like he's having another one of those right now, man. Good job. Good job. The Eagles started this game 2 for 2 on third down, and then now we've gotten on the field. We've gotten off the field on third down twice in a row, so now they're 2 of 4. Meanwhile, we are, let's go back, 9 of 12. So the Eagles are now 2 of 4 on third down, and we are 9 of 12. We're starting to sway the statistics to our direction. And just like that, even though the Eagles started with the ball to start the half, I mean, we erased that drive immediately. We shut that down. So it's time for our offense with the lead to go out there and continue these long scoring drives. We got to continue to convert third downs, though. Remember, Terry McLaurin, nobody on the Eagles secondary can cover him. Darius Slay, no hope one-on-one. Curtis Samuel should be open because of that. Jahan Dotson should be open because of that. Running game should be easy. Let's keep going. This defense can't stop us. This isn't statue Carson Wentz in the pocket now. Way to go, defense. Offense, take advantage. We can do it, man. Keep going. Are we in man? Every time I've seen in a replay, and I haven't been particularly like paying heavy attention to this. You know me. I naturally look at the line. I'm a big defensive line guy. That's my favorite part of football. But every time I've noticed, it looks like every time I've seen a Benjamin St-Juste replay, he's like an off man, where it's man coverage, but they're asking him to backpedal and then come and play up when we need him to. It looks like that's what we did on that Kendall Fuller third down as well. Backpedal is man coverage, but when you think Jalen Hurts is about to throw the ball, watch Jalen Hurts. When it looks like he's gearing up to throw the ball, break on the ball in front of the guy. I think that's pretty much what we're doing right now. I think we're playing match coverage probably. I got to look at the all 22 to truly know, but we may just be playing match coverage. But right now it looks like some off man that I've mostly been seeing in the replays, but there's a lot of plays I can't speak on, so I don't know. But yeah, we do run a lot of match in general, so maybe that's what we're running. I've just noticed a lot of off man. Benjamin St-Juste, the play that A.J. Brown slipped on third down, and we got off the field. Benjamin St-Juste was running off man there, and on that play right now, Kendall Fuller, on that third down, he was running off man. I'm more confident this game since Heinicke got his first turnover out the way already. Smokes, you kind of got a good point right there. That's a good point. But don't jinx it. You could always get a second. This is too good, Rico. Something bad finna happen. Let's not jinx this game. Yep, Jayon just said it. Can we drop a 40 burger? I want to win first and foremost, but I also want a statement game. Hey, man, drop 40 on the Eagles, win by like 20 plus? Oh, people gonna see what we got going on then. We gonna wake people up. I think the biggest, one of the most, not the biggest benefit, but one of the most fun benefits of potentially winning this game is that we'll finally be talked about on First Take, ESPN, and Undisputed, like the whole rotation, Good Morning Football America, all of that stuff. First in the morning, all of that. So all of those shows, we beat the Eagles. We are headlining all of those shows tomorrow. So I think that would be really fun too if we beat the Eagles. That would be nice. You can't blame Heinicke for that turn. And yeah, true, that wasn't his fault. But to Smoke's point, since he already got the turnover out the way, whether it was his fault or not, hopefully that means he won't get another one. And we could be straight. But that's a nice little superstition. I'll go with that. Rico, they hate talk. Yeah, bro, we don't get talked about no matter what we do. But I think you beat the undefeated Eagles, they will have no choice but to give us at least 10 minutes each talking about us, yeah. 2nd and 5. Did he get that first down? Was that a first down? They're going to mark him a little short. It looked like his knee was down a little short. Yeah, we definitely are playing fast smash mouth football. All right, Lucas is back in at right tackle, so that's a little weird. We're switching between Cosme and Lucas at right tackle every now and then. That's a little strange. I don't know. Maybe Samuel Cosme for the run, Cornelius Lucas for the pass, so maybe we're passing the ball right now. I don't know. Maybe Samuel Cosme got banged up. But 3rd and 1, let's get it, man. Let's convert. Let's convert. It's simple. Convert. Dare him to stop you. Yeah, Benjamin St-Juste. Good push up the middle. Good push up the middle. Good run up the middle. Right through the A-gap. Right through the heart, the teeth of the defense. Dare him to stop you. No strategy. No trying to outsmart them. No, we completely outmuscled them and outplayed them on that 3rd down. That's why you draft Brian Robinson in the 3rd round. Great block right there, too. Great blocks. I think that was Trey Turner that led the way. That was Trey Turner that led the way where Brian Robinson went to. Is Antonio... I don't know about Antonio Gibson. I'm not going to lie. I haven't heard anything about it. I haven't heard... normally when somebody's really hurt, they say, oh, he's not coming back. But is he good? Oh, Antonio Gibson's in the game right now. On that false start, that was him right there. He's good. Oh, yeah, I see a lot of y'all saying it in the chat right now. Nah, Rich, I'm just finding out that he got in. I would have told you if I knew. O-line's doing a great job, but that false start hurt right there. The reason we've been able to convert these 3rd downs is because we're not getting into 3rd and 10s over and over again. We're getting into 3rd and shorts, 3rd and 5 and less. So we need to do something really well on this 1st down. I'm assuming we're going to throw the ball. Again, Terry's open every play. So when in doubt, Terry. When in doubt, Terry. But we'll see what we do. What are we about to do? All right, shotgun. All right, little delayed handoff to Gibson. They technically had him at the 1, but between him and the O-line, he got carried all the way for a 3-yard gain. So it's about 2nd and 12. Ran a nice little draw. Not a great draw. Not a good draw, but I see the strategy there, but it didn't work. Now, that's crazy, though. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Cornelius Lucas came back into the game for Samuel Cosme, and then he was the one that got that false start 2 plays later. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I don't know why we took Samuel Cosme back out, but I don't know what's going on. But Cornelius Lucas came back in and immediate false start. That hurts. Yeah, they can't cover Terry McLaurin. Literally can't cover him. It's to the point. It's to the point we should know that. CJ Gardner-Johnson can't cover this man. Nobody can. You notice how we haven't seen any of James Bradbury on him, because we've already seen how that go. Darius Slay is tired of covering him, so now they doing that. QB sneak, easy first down. Our offensive line is bullying people. Our offensive line is bullying their defensive line. Again, they're tired. We can have our way with them because they're tired. Rico, I dropped Terry from my fantasy team. What? I can maybe slightly understand not starting him, but letting him go is crazy. You better add him right now. And you better hope he clears waivers. Yeah, Terry McLaurin definitely earned that bag. That man's different. He's the star of the team. I don't want to say he's carrying the offense right now because a lot of people are contributing, but he's definitely the star of our offense right now. Let me see what's going on. Okay, pump fake, play action. Deep down the field, Terry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I told y'all if we keep running the ball, we can probably get some explosive plays off that. And there you go. Is that Darius Slay? Look at the release, too. Look at the... Oh, Terry McLaurin juked him out his socks on the release. Did you see the release off the line of scrimmage? Yeah, stadium extra quiet. The stream right now is louder than that stadium. Perfect throw by Taylor Heinicke. I got to give him that. That was a great throw from Taylor Heinicke. Can we please get that out of you more often? Please, I beg you. Nah, did you see that release by Terry McLaurin? He was open because of that release. That man killed him at the line of scrimmage, little pit-pat. You know Chad Johnson loved that. Hey, man, that run game opened things up deep down the field. That run game opened things up deep down the field. I love what I'm seeing from Taylor Heinicke. I'm appreciate that, Titan Anderson. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy, the best Tennessee Titans YouTuber out there doing it, man. Completely objective, not biased. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy. Appreciate that, Jamal. That was a crazy catch. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I want to see Sam Howell start and I love Terry McLaurin, that was a better throw than catch. That was a great catch, but that was Taylor. Got to give Taylor Heinicke his credit. Again, I want to see Sam Howell start at some point this year, but that was a great throw from Taylor. And honestly, he's having his best game of the season right now. See how that sets things up? The play action from running the ball so well gave us a play deep down the field. Also running the ball so well up the middle off those QB sneaks. 3rd and 1, run it with Antonio Gibson up the middle. Now we're getting stuff to the outside with Antonio Gibson because they're trying to stack the box and stop us from running up the middle. Now running to the outside is a breeze right now. Plus Antonio Gibson is your guy to do it. Brian Robinson's arguably having his best game right now. You say you meant throw. Yeah, that throw was crazy. But yeah, the Eagles look tired. I'm telling y'all, these long drives, these picking up these 3rd downs, is mentally exhausting. It's physically exhausting. They are tired. Look at that. Look at that. Antonio Gibson, another 3rd down picked up. Another 3rd down picked up. They are tired. They are sick of it. Hey, I'm tired. I am starving right now. I'm tired right with the Eagles, man. I feel y'all. What's good, Tut, man? Appreciate you coming back. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy Tut again. Also, subscribe to my boy Jamal for Prez, but y'all already know him, man. 50K subscribers going strong. Subscribe to my boy Jamal for Prez. Those are my friends in real life, Jamal for Prez and Soko Ryan. Subscribe to my boys. And like I already said earlier, make sure you subscribe to my boy Titan Anderson, best Tennessee Titans YouTuber doing it right now. We're in a good mood. Everybody show some love to everybody. That delayed handoff was a little ugly, but Antonio Gibson made something out of it. Whoo, that could have been a loss of 2 or 3 right there. But Antonio Gibson doing Antonio Gibson things picked up 3 or 4 right there. That was a great 3-yard run. You know, it's kind of hard to say, you know, to be too excited about a 3-yard run, but that was a great 3-yard run. He made something out of nothing right there. That was supposed to be a negative play. That was supposed to be a negative play for sure. Let him know, Titan Anderson. Appreciate that, man. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. 2nd and goal, man. We're going to run it or throw it. How we feeling? Jahan Dawson's probably going to be open. Y'all know he the best red zone target in the NFL. Good pressure. Good pressure. It would have been nice if somebody could have picked Buddy up, but that was good pressure. By the way, Heineke did get... Yeah, no, Heineke, I'm not even sure if he got stronger. I think it's just better base mechanics. Like, waist down, I think Taylor Heineke's mechanics are better, so he can throw the deep ball a little bit better. He's still not Pat Mahomes, but it's way... But that throw was beautiful. That throw to Terry McLaurin was magical. Even that throw right there to Logan Thomas wasn't terrible. That throw to Logan Thomas with pressure in his face actually wasn't terrible. That was almost catchable. So I'm not even mad at him for that throw. All right, man, what's going on? Cornelius Lucas, bro. Come on now. Cornelius Lucas had the false start, and he just had that sack right there. We got to be better, Cornelius. We got to be better. I don't know why we took Samuel Cosmi out the game, but can we please get Samuel Cosmi back in the game? Because right now, Cornelius Lucas is not playing well. Antonio Gibson was open, too. I feel sorry for Heineke because he didn't have time to throw that. Looking from his point of view, the pressure was right. Everybody got beat there. He was going to get sacked by 3 people. Scary Terry's the most underrated receiver in the NFL. I appreciate that. And that's coming from a Titans fan, y'all. That's coming from a Titans fan. Again, make sure to subscribe to the best Tennessee Titans YouTuber doing it, man. One of the best sports YouTubers doing it. You see the stuff he's saying. He's saying Scary Terry's the most underrated receiver in the NFL. Y'all got to support him. Taylor Heineke, that throw to Terry was insane, though. I don't blame you for that sack. I don't blame you for the Logan Thomas incompletion either. Again, I'm going to be completely objective because if anything, I want Taylor Heineke to be great because he is from the Metro Atlanta area. Y'all know I'm ride or die with my folks from Georgia or whatever, but, you know, he's had a lot of moments where he hasn't been it, but today he's been quite it. And again, that fumble earlier was not his fault. That was on Charles Leno. That sack just now was on Cornelius Lucas. All right, we're up 23-14 on the Eagles. That's enough to go ahead and clap it up. We got to do the air horns for that. I know people that bet on this game are pulling their hair out, bro. Struggling. Sick. But we got to, I don't know what everybody's saying about the Texans right now, but we do got to acknowledge the fact that the Texans probably gave us the blueprint on how to beat the, oh, y'all are talking about that's who we played next. Oh, that's crazy, too. Because if we beat the Eagles, I'm not going to lie, the Texans did give the league a good blueprint on how to beat the Eagles or at least keep the game close. The way they ran with Dameon Pierce against them and made the Eagles sweat. The Eagles were sweating in that Texans game. They showed you how to beat them. We're following that blueprint exactly. We're doing it better, if anything. And then we're going to be able to thank the Texans for giving us that formula next week. We're going to be able to tell them thank you for teaching us how to beat the Eagles, and we're going to thank you by giving you an L as well. I kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? That's a good way to thank them. You know, beat them like that right before Thanksgiving. I'm feeling it. Feeling it. Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. I turned the Brian Robinson touchdown to an oil painting in Photoshop, and I love it. Oh, Brett Coleman. I follow Brett Coleman on Twitter, too. I can't believe I missed that tweet. But again, during games, there's so many tweets following. I'm getting so many alerts, so I just missed that. Appreciate that, Rich. Yeah, every DMV household needs to have that Brian Robinson stretch the ball out touchdown. That little way that Brett Coleman edited it real quick. Yeah, the defense should be well rested. I can't speak for the Eagles defense, though. They are not well rested. They are huffing and puffing. And that's going to pay dividends in the fourth quarter, I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all that's going to pay dividends. Oh, great special teams play. Who was that? Who was that? Who was that? Who did that? Who did that? Who did that hit on special teams? I love it. Yeah, I agree. We look really physical out there, Sean. I love that. That hit is going to make the defense play better. That was Jeremy Reeves. I love it. Those little things like that, hitting somebody like that on special teams is going to make the defense go out there and play with a certain level of passion. I'm telling you. That hit was big. I'm not going to necessarily say that that was game-changing, but that hit definitely inspired this defense to go out there and play well. All right, Jamin Davis, I wish you would have tackled him a little bit sooner, a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage, but I'll take it. Good tackle, decent tackle. All right, 2nd and 4, and yeah, RIP to Troy Aikman's mom, definitely for sure that. I thought they were at the 15, not 20. All right, let's go, man. All right, so now they're trying to flip it. They're down 9, but they're running the ball. I ain't mad at it. They're a run first team anyway. Good vision by Sanders right there. Good vision. Good job by Derek Forrest to come up here and make that tackle too. Because everybody else looked like they were lost. Derek Forrest looked like he knew exactly what was going on. Derek Forrest is having a really good game right now. Great game. Even outside of that interception. All right, they're still running the ball, man. They're running hurry-up offense and running the ball. They're trying to tire our defense out. They're like, okay, y'all want to make our defense tired? We're going to make y'all defense tired too. So they're running hurry-up offense. They're running out of shotgun, but they're running the ball. They're trying to wear our defense down. Don't fall for it. Hold steady. Deron Payne was there first, but he ended up not making the tackle. It was Jamin Davis who ended up actually making the tackle. I think Jamin Davis has like 4 tackles already this game. Rico, they trying to throw it deep. I think they are trying to set us up. They're trying to run They're trying to run the ball, set us up, and attack us deep. Let's see what they do though. It does feel like a setup though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm with you, Quay. I'm with you, Fresh, on that one. Yeah, play action. Play action on 2nd and 6. Yeah, good job, defensive line. Good coverage down the field. Good coverage down the field. All right, defense. 3rd down. What we doing? 3rd down. What we doing, defense? What we doing? Talk to me. Talk to me, defense. What's going on? Holcomb is not playing. Holcomb and David Mayo are both out with injuries, and we're playing like this. It's almost 4th quarter. That fool better have 4 tackles. I mean, but you know, our defense hasn't been on the field much, is my point. You know what I'm saying? Our defense has not been on the field, so 4 tackles is actually pretty good for as many plays the Eagles have even ran. But I get you, though. It is almost the 4th quarter, but they haven't ran 3 quarters worth of plays. Oh, and then somehow in life, A.J. Brown is open. Oh, no, it was Watkins. My fault, not Brown. Watkins. Quez Watkins is wide open. I don't know what that play was. Let me see. They got the good angle. They got the good little all-22 from behind angle. Yo, wait, why do we have Bobby McCain in man coverage? I mean, I kept hearing from a lot of people that he was a better slot corner than safety. And we had him in the slot right there, man coverage, and he didn't produce. So I think he's been playing like a better safety than a slot corner lately. All right, Wild Goose. Who was that? Was that McCain again? They're just eating up McCain right now. They're just targeting McCain play after play. Yeah, they're putting together an offense, defense when he got to get off the field. Got to get off the field. And they're in field goal range-ish. So if y'all can hold them to a field goal or worse, that would be great. But no touchdown, please. Yeah, Wild Goose is out. I forgot. That was Bobby McCain. I just saw locks. That was Bobby McCain. Jamin Davis, I appreciate these tackles, but can you make these tackles closer to the line of scrimmage rather than 4, 5, 6 yards down the field, please? Yeah, we need a turnover. I agree. Time for a turnover. Need a turnover. Let's get a turnover right here, man. Let's get a turnover. Need a stop, man. Let's get off right here. Ooh, Jamin Davis killed somebody on the outside, though. Ooh. Was that Benjamin St. Juste that got juked out his socks, man? I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Yeah, I wouldn't say the momentum is necessarily switched. I don't think it's flipped. I think they're just having a good drive, and if anything, the momentum is neutralish, but I wouldn't say the Eagles have momentum right now. Third and 1, how they gonna do it? What they gonna do? Run up the middle? Yep, run up the middle. Run up the middle. There we go. All right, man. First down for the Eagles. We're almost about to, I mean, it's almost just a minute left in the third quarter, man. We're almost to the fourth quarter, up 9. Defense, escape this with a field goal or less, and our offense keeps doing what they're doing. We're in business. All right, 6-yard run. 6-yard run with Cameron Curl on the tackle. So 2nd and 4. Again, if you like the stream, please leave a like on the stream. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. It's free for y'all, and it means the world to me. Yeah, they're calling a lot of different running plays. I mean, it's not the same running play. It's a lot of different stuff. Jalen Hurts even had a QB keeper one time. They're running read option. They just had that little pitch to the outside. They're running it up the A gap out of shotgun. They're literally throwing the whole playbook at us right now. They're literally throwing the whole playbook at us right now. But at least time is running out, which may help us right now. That may be to our benefit right now. They just keep another running play, 7-yard gain. Benjamin St. Juste on the tackle. Rico, when will Chase start? I think he may start next week. That was a missed tackle by somebody. Somebody had a missed tackle, and that was Jamin Davis' missed tackle. Yeah, Jamin Davis, you got to be better there, bro. Jamin Davis' missed tackle led to that first down. I think that was Jamin Davis. Yeah, you were right there to make that play too. Come on, you gotta be more aggressive. He was a little passive there. That's why he was able to get stiff-armed. If he would have attacked his waist, if he would have ran full head of steam right into Buddy's waist, that probably would have been a tackle. Thank you, Ma. I started dying. I am like absolutely dying starving. Yeah, it is hot. Maybe just the fan. Maybe just the fan on. I don't know. Nah, it didn't get picked up by the mic like that no more. Nah, I got water. I'm sticking to it. It sucks, but I've gotten a little bit more used to it. Thank you, Mommy. All right, let me go ahead and start eating a little bit while I can. I am starving. Yeah, Jamin Davis, you got to tackle better than that, my boy. But we're down to the fourth quarter, up 9. Now, granted, they're in scoring range, but we're still up 9 against the Eagles. Anything can happen. We can get a fumble, interception, anything. Derek Ford's time to step up. Jonathan Allen, this will be the best time to make a great play. Continue your all-pro campaign that you got, and yes, sir. Shouts out to Mommy for heating up the food. Much appreciated. She made the food a few days ago and just heated it up for me, so thank you. But yeah, Jonathan Allen, this will be the perfect time to have a great play. Rico to have a mom like appreciate it. I'm pretty sure she sees all the compliments and appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all. Shouts out to all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. But man, Jamin Davis right now, man. If we can, I mean, Jonathan Allen. I haven't heard your name called. This is the time. Yeah, defensive line, they've gotten pressure, but I haven't heard anything from Montez Sweat or Jonathan Allen yet. This is the time. We love our moms for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. This is the time, Jonathan Allen. This is the time. Nah, pick 6 would literally be the game, probably. I mean, the game wouldn't be over, but this stream would go like ballistic. Stream would be piped up. Stream would be super piped up if we got a pick 6 right now. Oh my lord. How good would you feel if Terry got 200? Oh, I might shed a tear. Appreciate that, Island Boy. Appreciate all y'all, man. Just ask your mom if I can get a plate. I can tell when y'all winning because Rico had a permanent excited eyebrows. That's what I get for telling my friends my YouTube channel. That's what I get for telling my real life friends about my YouTube channel right there. That's what I get. That's what I get. Oh, there it go. There it go. And now, yeah, y'all like Jamal's joke now, so. Yeah, what was that? John Bostic was there to help, but was that did Benjamin St-Juste just straight up get beat? Benjamin St-Juste just got killed? I mean, I already said I prefer Benjamin St-Juste on bigger receivers. I prefer him on A.J. Brown than Devonta Smith, so I didn't like that matchup anyway. I love Benjamin St-Juste, and I think he's going to be a great corner, but I prefer for him to be on the bigger, slightly slower guys than that. Yeah, Devonta Smith is different. Y'all got to stop forgetting that Devonta Smith is that guy. And then John Bostic right there, I don't know what that was. Like, I prefer Benjamin St-Juste on the Mike Evans, the Justin Jeffersons, the DeAndre, the D-Hops. I think he could be a cornerback one in this league. And like I said, an elite cornerback two at worst. But I don't want him against the Tyreek Hills, the Devonta Smiths, and guys like that. I wouldn't want him covering Jahan. I'd be perfectly fine with him covering like a Cam Sims, though. But then again, that's different level of talent, so that's not a really good example. But I want him on the bigger guys. I want him on A.J. Brown. Not that. Not Devonta Smith. Not Devonta Smith, please. Appreciate that, Island Boy, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment, man. Means a lot, bro, for real. Jamal, why are you saying we? Why are you saying we? Where is this we, Jamal? Oh, Terry's best receiving game is 130 yards? Oh, we can pass that tonight. How many he got right now? And I know I'm supposed to be eating, but, I just can't help. Oh, yeah, Terry's at 128. Wait, so his best receiving game is 130? Are you sure? His best yards in the game is 130. He's going to easily beat that. He's at 128 right now. So Terry is on his way to having his best game of his career. I mean, granted, he doesn't have a touchdown, but what better way than for him to break 130 yards with a touchdown? Oh, yeah, Jamal, I'm right with you. Don't drop no interceptions in the fourth. We cannot afford to do that. That's an instant L. But everybody else in the stream don't know what we talking about, though, but it's crazy. He said, what? Going into the fourth and I haven't turned on one piece? Hey, man, Jerry, I'm right with you. I can't believe we're actually beating a good team right now. Because, boy, I might have turned on some One Piece right with you. My boy Sonny Robinson with the $10 donation. Appreciate that. The biggest donation tonight. Next stream, get you some wings and pizza, something for the collection plate instead of leftovers. I mean, I love leftovers. I'm not gonna lie, I love them, but I appreciate it, man. I would do that just for you, man. So, if you can remember, I need to get some ruchita next time. Terry had like 160 yards against Philly in his first game ever. That's why I thought he had more than 130 before. I don't know though. 160 against Philly. We're going to have to check into that, but he's at 128 already, beginning of the fourth quarter. I think he may go for 200. He might go for 200, you know what I'm saying? So it really is 130? Really just 130 for real? He ain't had 160? You said some Jamaican food? I'll wait till I get back to New York. I'll go to Jamaica Ave for that. I mean, as obvious as it sounds, I'll wait till I get to Jamaica Ave. Back in New York. Off the J train. Get some. Now I meal prep a couple of times per week, so I grab and go. Rico, I told you it's too good to be true. Nah, we good, man. We're still running the ball well. First and 10, we got a 5-yard gain. That's a good run on first down. I don't think Jahan Dotson is hurt. I think they're just working him back slowly. And I think, again, this is just Terry McLaurin's game. Terry McLaurin's open against everybody, so just don't mess up what you got going on. Oh, y'all got some in Maryland as well? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know Caribbeans everywhere. But I just know for a fact, like, I know exactly where to go in New York. I got you in New York. I even know a spot in Harlem. Wait, did he get that first down? I like that play call to Curtis Samuel. I like that. I like that. Is it a late hit flag? They calling that? Yes, sir. We'll take that 15. Defense tired. Defense tired. So the refs gave us one finally. The refs cheated for us for once. Also, they call helmet to helmet. The commentators are saying that the refs hate it because it was a late hit. But they really call helmet to helmet? Nah, Sylvia's in Harlem is pretty good, but I personally prefer Jacobs. First of all, Sylvia's is like super gentrified, super expensive. It's good, but I go to Jacobs off 145th and 8th Ave. I go to the one by the projects over there. That Jacobs is elite. I love that. If I'm gonna get soul food in New York, I'm going to Jacobs. I mean, I have other places I need to try though, but Sylvia's is pretty good. It's just expensive. And it's kind of touristy. It's kind of gentrified over there now. So I go to Jacobs. But I like this play calling from Scott Turner right now. I'm not mad at it. That was a wobbler. That was a bad throw. Terry was open, but he threw it late, or you got to have better arm strength to throw it faster than that. Yeah, that was bad. That was a super airplane. That was a paper airplane. That was a paper airplane in the air, boy. That's on Taylor. Terry was open. We got exactly what we wanted there. Terry is open. It was underthrown. It was a rainbow paper airplane. If you throw that to the sideline as a bullet, that's a touchdown probably. That was a bad throw, straight up. That was a bad throw by Taylor, man. That's a really bad throw. That's that arm strength we talking about. Franchise quarterback still got to find one. My boy Ricky with the, what was that, a 20 piece? A 20 ball? Yes, sir, man. Biggest donation tonight, man. I really appreciate that. My boy Ricky, appreciate the compliment with it as well. Appreciate the donation big time. Yeah, Terry, that's a touchdown. Justin Fields, that's a touchdown. We just got to go get our quarterback. If it's not Sam Howell, go get him. Again, I already think they don't think Sam Howell's the franchise quarterback. Because after Carson Wentz gets hurt, and with Taylor Heineke's already track record of being a better backup quarterback than an actual starting quarterback, if they believed in Sam Howell, he would have already started. And maybe they view him as like a long-term project. But either way, if that's how they view him, Sam Howell should not stop you from taking a quarterback in the first round if you like one of these guys. So, I mean, that's, you know. To me, I say go ahead and play Sam Howell so we can see what we have in him before we get to the draft. If we don't, that means they see him as a 5th-round draft pick, and that's it. Gibson was wide open for the first down. Dumb decision by Heineke. It was just bad both, because Pat Mahomes, that's a touchdown. Honestly. Josh Allen, that's a touchdown. Maybe even Jalen Hurts, that's a touchdown. And then again, like Ivory said, bad decision as well I mean, Antonio Gibson open underneath too. But yeah, it would have been nice if we had a quarterback that can throw that. Maybe Sam Howell can eventually do that, but again, by the fact that Taylor Heinicke is starting after Carson Wentz got hurt, lets you know how they feel about Sam Howell. They view him as a 5th-round pick project, so at the end of the day, we're probably going to end up drafting a quarterback in the first round, or at least we probably should, but we'll see. Who knows what's going to happen? All right, let me go ahead and eat while we got a little bit of commercial break going on. You feel me? That isn't like a momentum killing interception like that though. That was a really deep one. It's kind of like what we got from Derek Forrest. So hopefully they don't capitalize after like we did. Because a game killing interception is if it's like, you know, intercepted and returned a bunch of yards or something. But that was almost the equivalent of a punt type of thing. But again, Eagles just did that earlier, and then we went on a long game scoring drive afterwards. So we'll see. But remember, y'all, we're only up 2, so we'll see. Read option. Just look how fun it is to run read option. I hate the fact that a lot of people don't want a dual threat quarterback. Dual threat is just the wave of the NFL right now. Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes are considered dual threat. I just don't understand why people want pocket passes. And where are Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen? Please, what's going on with them? Somebody talk to me. Also, again, please leave a like on the stream. If you're in here and you haven't left a like on the stream yet, I'd really appreciate it, please. Why do we have John Bostic out in space versus Miles Sanders? What's going on with that? Of course that's an 8-yard gain. That's an 8-yard gain every play. Yeah, we do need Cole Holcomb back though. It shows a little bit. Because these running plays, instead of getting 5 yards, will probably only get 1. How did Jalen Hurts even get 1 yard on that play, bro? 2 yards, 3, whatever he got. Oh, my Lord, man. He shouldn't have even got as many yards as he got. But it's 3rd and 1. Come on, defense. Man, that Taylor Heineke throw, when you really think about how bad it was late, it was short, it was inside instead of outside, and then Antonio Gibson was open underneath. That was really bad. But hey, man, this is some of y'all king. He was having a good game up to this point, though. I can't even lie, but it just seems like it's always inevitable. It just seems like it's inevitable. And poor Scott Turner for trusting him to make that play, because I'm pretty sure some people are mad at Scott Turner like it's his fault that that ball got thrown like that. He said, good old Heineke. Right back to normal, huh? Man was actually having a good game. Man actually had a good half. And then it's just right back. Why? These petty yards. Wait, what just happened? Wait, is that a touchdown? What was that? Is that a touchdown? What was that? What was that? I was watching the play and still didn't know what just happened. What was that? Who was that? Casey Toohill that ripped it from him? No, John Ridgeway. Jamin Davis held him up, and it's a face mask, but you can't review face mask penalties. I don't believe so. I don't think you can review face mask penalties. I don't think you can do anything about that. Shouts out to John Ridgeway for forcing that out. I don't think you can take that back. Oh, okay. We get the ball, but it's not a touchdown. Is that what's going on? We get the ball, but it's not a touchdown. Yeah, because you don't review face mask penalties. That's not in the rules. Hey, I'll take the fumble, man. Hopefully our offense can go down and score a touchdown anyway. Huh? Yeah. It's through ESPN. ESPN is further ahead than Sling itself. I had to use Sling in ESPN. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really obvious face mask too, boy. But that's definitely a fumble. We got it. You can't review face mask penalties, so we got it. It's just a question of whether or not it's a touchdown, and it looks like he's down by contact. But good job by John Ridgway to force that out. Good job by Jamin Davis to hold Goddard up and allow John Ridgway to come in. And also good job by him by recovering the fumble. But that was John Ridgway that forced the fumble. Yeah, shouts out to John Ridgway. That's a good point. Making up for that Vikings penalty. Even though I know a lot of people are mad at John Ridgway for that dumb penalty against the Vikings, but we more than likely weren't going to win that game anyway. Heinicke was probably going to Heinicke. Something dumb was going to happen. We had no timeouts. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know. So, you know, like, I don't want to give John Ridgway too much flack for that penalty because it's just like, you know, it didn't really affect much anyway. We were about to lose anyway. That just put the nail in the coffin. We had 50 seconds with one timeout left. I mean, you got more faith in them than I do. Heinicke, I feel like my main problem is that people are more upset with bring up John Ridgway more than they bring up the Heinicke interception. That's my thing. That's my biggest point about it too. Like, I hear more about John Ridgway throughout this whole week and his penalty than Taylor Heinicke's interception. But yeah, it would have been nice if we had that, but boy, I didn't have faith. You said we had 150? Oh, okay, that's one. Okay, I see it. I see it. Okay, I see it. If it was 150, then yeah. But still, I still hate the fact that Heinicke's I hate the fact that Heinicke's brought up more. Bad challenge Ersey. Yeah, well, that was a super group. They went in on a group project on Fold. They all contributed evenly. They all put in on a fold together. Yeah, wait, can we see that again? Cause was Jamin Davis touched before he had it? Bro, Quay, stop speaking into existence, bro. Let's go, bro. All right, up two with the ball. Premium field position. I feel like the ball don't lie moment will come, bro. Hey, bro, I gotta stop, bro. Are we sure that he was good? Titan Anderson was good, man. All right, 2nd and 9. What we doing, man? We got Cam Sims in motion. Who that screen? Oh, man. Heinicke, why'd you throw it like that? I mean, not a great play call either, but Lord have mercy, why did he throw it? That was terrible. I'm mad at Scott Turner for that play, but I'm way more mad at Heinicke for that throw. At least if he threw it normal, maybe Antonio Gibson can make that defensive lineman miss. But by the time Antonio Gibson catches it, it's over with. All right, what we doing? What was that? Boo! Flag on what? On the defense? Boo! Is that on the defense? It's a flag on an eligible man downfield, so it's on us. They're gonna decline it. That was a... What was that? What was any of that? Wait, where is Heinicke even looking? Is this a screen for Logan Thomas? So that was a screen for Logan Thomas? I do not like that play call because I know somebody was open down the field. I know for a fact somebody was open down the field. I mean, my fault. Sly is kicking, y'all. Sly is kicking. Do we finally have a franchise kicker? We would be losing right now. We'd be down 1 if Sly didn't make a 58-yarder and a 56-yarder. That man Sly is kicking. That man Sly is kicking his life off right now. Y'all got to stop playing about that boy Sly, man. John Boston looked like Sniper Joan. Wait, who is that? Hey, man, that boy Sly is kicking his tail off today, man. We got to give him credit. And, I mean, we have been on his head, but there's been a reason. He's missed like 20, 30-yarders. So he's deserved the hate that he's gotten. But this man is stepping up big time. We will be down 1 point right now if he didn't make these ridiculous kicks. So I'll take it. He's made all his PATs. He's made all of his kicks. This man Joey Sly might be one of the MVPs from this game, man. I can already see it now when I do my stock ups and stock downs, my studs and duds, my fives and lies. My 5 fives and my 5 lies, man. He might be one of them. We win this game now. He might be one of them. That man Joey Sly kicking his life away, boy. What is this commercial? Is this a jewelry commercial? Alright, man. Let me see how much Joey Sly has kicked today. Let me see. Can I actually see, like, literally what he's kicked? Let's go to box score. They're going to tell me exactly. I know we could at the very least see what he's done. So Joey Sly is 4 for 4 on field goals and 2 of 2 on extra points. Somebody check to see how many fantasy points that is for Joey Sly. Anybody know how many fantasy points Joey Sly got right now this game? Because that's a spectacular game. 4 for 4 with the distances that he's kicked it and made every PAT. Joey Sly is carrying a random guy's fantasy team right now. Joey Sly is scoring more than a lot of people's receivers and running backs will score in their fantasy teams this week. That's hilarious. All right, I'm seeing 14, 18, 19. So it just depends on the league, I guess. But that man Joey Sly is going to have more fantasy points, I'm sure, than most receivers and running backs in the NFL this week. Well, then again, we're playing Monday night, so my fault. But I already know he's outscored a few people. 19, 58, 55, 32, 45. Yeah, it would have been nice if we got a touchdown there, but we'll take the free 3 points. That was really a free 3 points because that was definitely a face mask. That was a free 3 points. It would have been nice to get a touchdown, but that was a free 3 points. So this 70 win percentage is the highest of any division in NFL history through 10 games. So we're the best division ever. When everybody came into this season and thinking we would be the NFC least again, including me, even though, I mean, the Giants, I knew their coaching staff was way better than they've had for a long time. I didn't expect them to be this good, but I didn't expect them to be just terrible. The Eagles had the best offseason in the NFL, so I'm not surprised there. And then the Cowboys, Dak Prescott healthy, and even then when he wasn't healthy, and then I didn't expect them to be 6-3. I thought they would be more like a 5-4, 4-5, but I thought the NFC East would be better. I didn't predict it historically great, though. It's basically my point. Justin Tucker on a bye, so I'll have to get him. Would have won me the game. Oh, baby, no. So Joey Sly was a free agent. You had Justin Tucker, who's on a bye. You could have had Joey Sly. Oh, man. Dang, man. That sucks, man. Fantasy's weird like that, bro. You can't predict it. That's why we play it. Fantasy is very weird and unpredictable and nothing you can do type of thing, man. This stuff to the outside killing us a little bit right now, man. Y'all got to shut that down. Quez Watkins is killing us more than A.J. Brown right now. This man, Quez Watkins, having a better game. A.J. Brown fantasy owners are upset. A.J. Brown is being used to block. And fantasy owners that don't care about the Commanders or Eagles are highly upset right now. That did look like a holding in the replay a little bit. But it is what it is. We got that free call on that, so. Oh, holding the next play. Okay. And even so, that was a good play by, was that Jonathan Allen? That was Jonathan Allen. That was a good play by him anyway, but we'll take the holding to add to it. Sly is the 27th ranked kicker. This is the sun shining on the day. Yeah, I mean, again, fantasy is unpredictable, bro. If anybody knows, if anybody says that they understand fantasy perfectly and can predict everything, they're lying. Fantasy football is one of the most unpredictable things I've ever seen. Yeah, good play by Jonathan Allen to get held and still make the play. That's crazy. That's Jonathan Allen's best play by far today. I don't know where he's been all day, but that's a good play, and we needed that. Because their offense has been moving. So first and 20 right now is really helpful. Very helpful. And just to let y'all know, it's under 6 minutes left in this game. Defense ball out, NFL. Offense take up time, we're good. Bro, why is Quez Watkins? Oh, he fumbled. Well, he fumbled. Did we get it? Whoa, what is going on? Lyriq Forrest. Nah, what is going on? That's definitely a catch and a fumble. That is for sure a catch and a fumble. That is a catch and a fumble. Yep, hey, you throw it to a guy named Quez Watkins enough. You throw it to one of your not top receivers over and over again. It's good. Dang, Benjamin St. Juice got killed. Hey, but hey, good strip by Benjamin St. Juice. You got your first turnover. Benjamin St. Juice gets his first turnover of the year. It's not an interception after he already had a pick six and another interception earlier in other games. It's a fumble. It's a forced fumble. And man, shouts out to Lyriq Forrest, man. Thank you, bruh. Thank you. Thank you, Lyriq Forrest. Thank you, Lyriq Forrest, for being there. Because just imagine if the Eagles would have been there to pick it up and just run for an easy touchdown. But again, yeah, Rich, I agree. I don't know why we have Benjamin St. Juice on these faster, quicker guys. Keep Benjamin St. Juice on A.J. Brown and the bigger, slower guys, the contested catch guys. Stop putting them on these faster guys, please. Quez Watkins killed that man deep down the field. And of course, we're going to run the ball. We're going to try to run the clock out for sure. But man, shouts out to the Eagles right now for giving us what we got right now. If you're not subbed, you're not a Commander fan. Let them know, Titan Anderson, man. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you reminding me. Also, of course, we have 300 people in the stream and only 200 likes. Please leave a like on this stream if you haven't. Go ahead and hit that like button while we're chilling, waiting for the next play to go. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and hit that like button, please. Please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it, man. Appreciate that again, Titan Anderson. Make sure y'all subscribe to the best Tennessee Titans YouTuber out there doing it, too. All right, come on, offense. We need this. We need to run the ball well and run that clock out, man. All right, 3rd and 4. A first down would be lovely. A first down would be amazing right now. Rico, I just had a heart attack after that. Nah, that was crazy. Man, come on. Hey, this first down is huge, bruh. This might be a game-winning first down. Please. Please, first down. I'm begging y'all. Offensive line, Scott Turner. Whoever's involved. Please, first down. We need this one. Oh, great play design. Scott Turner. Scott Turner called a mess of a play right there. No, what's the flag on? They're going to call a pick. They're going to call a pick. They're going to call a pick on that. Wow, man. Wow. Appreciate the donation, Jaden, my boy. As always, we are not playing the Vikings. As your live chat says, Commanders versus Vikings. You might want to change that. Wait, it says that? It says Commanders versus Vikings somewhere? Where does it say that? I don't know why it says that. I'm gonna have to peep to see where it says that, but appreciate that. Appreciate the donation, first of all, and then appreciate you telling me that. Let me see. Where does it say that? Where does it say? Let me see. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me see. Check all my stuff right now. All right, this 3rd and long. What we doing? I didn't think that was pass interference, bruh, but we got away with that face mask and got 3 points out of it, so I don't like that short throw right there. I hate them little short throws. He almost got it, but the refs hate it. The refs are just being bad for both sides. The refs do not like anybody right now. The refs do not like anybody. Oh, my thumbnail did not upload. My thumbnail did not upload the right way. They did the wrong thumbnail. That's what. Appreciate that, Jaden. I didn't even notice that. Appreciate that big time. Let me see. Let me change the thumbnail right now. Appreciate that, Jaden. Yeah, they made that call up from thin air. I don't know what that was. That call was literally invented. Offensive pass interference out of nowhere like that is literally, can we keep the undefeated team undefeated? That's all that was. So our punt coverage, though, great job by them. Defense, we need some more. We need another drive. We need another drive. They're going to run hurry-up offense. They're trying not to let this clock run out, so we need to be ready. 2-yard run to start it off. That's not bad. I'll take it. I will take it. Good job, defense. Good stop. Run up the middle. Jamin Davis was involved, but he missed the tackle. All right, come on, y'all. Was that Deron Payne with the actual tackle? Come on, defense. We need this. I don't know why they're running the ball, but I'll take it because clock is running. I think they think that they could just run it down and score a touchdown and have no clock on no time on the clock for us. I think that's their strategy, to run the clock out and score a touchdown. I think that's what they're trying to do, but we'll take it. If the defense steps up, I'll take it. I will take it because I think they're being arrogant right now. I'm not going to lie. They look like they're being arrogant. Good blitz. Good blitz. 3rd and 8. Let's get off the field, defense. Let's win this game. This is a game-winning play right here by the defense. 3rd down. I think they're being arrogant. Thank you, Jonathan Allen. I don't know where you were the first 3 quarters, but you made 2 very important, great plays this quarter. I mean, he killed Buddy. Look at Buddy on the ground right there. But yeah, nah, they're being arrogant right now. They just assume they can go down and score a touchdown. They're just assuming they can go down and score a touchdown and just run and make sure we have no time left when we get the ball back. Is that what they're doing? Is that what they're doing? Oh yeah, that's what they want to do. Montez Sweat time. If that's what they want to do, Montez Sweat. If you want to be arrogant and think that you can run the clock out from your own 25-yard line like it's sweet, like you're just gonna go down and get a 7 points, like, oh yeah, we got this in the bag. Montez Sweat for you. Nice little stunt. Y'all not ready for them. Y'all not ready for that. Jalen Hurts, that's a bad read on you more so than the offensive line. We needed that. I don't know where Montez Sweat and Jonathan Allen were at the rest of the game, but 3rd down. What's going on? What was that? He got that off? What is going on? What is the flag on? What was that flag? What was that? What just happened? That should have been a blocked punt. That should have been a blocked punt. Dang, that was almost a game-winning blocked punt. Wait, why are we replaying it? Can we just let them have that? Can we just take the ball where we had it? I'll take it at the 40-yard line, please. That was a very heads-up play by him. And it's actually crazy, too, because Khaleke Hudson, I remember when we drafted him, one of my main things is that he has a knack for blocking field goals and punts. So that was a great time. Great heads-up play by the punter. That should have been a blocked punt for a touchdown, game over. Or a safety at the worst. That literally should have been the game winner right there. Heads-up play by the punter right there. I got to give him his credit. I'll take this. I'll take this. Don't fumble. Chill out. Go down if you got to. Okay, Dax Milne, I like that return. That's probably your best return of the season. One of your best turns, top 3 easily. Finally got it looks slow, but he still that was a really good return. No bias, great return from Dax Milne, at least for the moment. For the moment that we are in, that was a really good return. That it took some time off the clock. It gave us a few more yards of field percentage, a field positioning when in doubt. Get a couple of first downs, maybe just one first down. At the very least, we're in field goal position and we could go up 8. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, special teams, this is probably their best game of the season. Between the special teams unit, like kickoffs and punts, as far as Khalid Hudson almost blocking that one. We've been blowing people up on kickoff returns and punt returns. I mean, just straight hit sticks. This is the best special teams performance I've seen from this team. Antonio Gibson had that really good one to start the game out. Dax Milne even had a good punt return. How often do you hear people say that? You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. We need, what, 1 first down, right? We just need a first down? Yeah, good job not muffing it, man. We just need 1 first down, man. 1 first down. That's all we need, man. How y'all feeling, man? Y'all nervous? Everybody nervous in the chat? How nervous are y'all? Anybody confident? Thanks, Jamal. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that, Tut. Genuinely thanks to Tut. Sarcastic thanks to Jamal. Jamal trying to set us up for the okie doke. Yeah, this is literally because we're already past the 2-minute warning. So first down is it, right? I think they have 3 timeouts, but first down is it. We run timeout, run timeout, run timeout, first down. We can run the clock out. That's it. That's literally it, man. How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling nervous in the chat, man? I know we feeling nervous. I know we nervous. For some reason, I'm feeling a little confident, though. Like, I actually feel good, like we got this. I don't know, man. I'm actually feeling like we kind of got this. It's something about it. Something about this, I feel like we got it. I actually do feel like we have this for real, no lie. I don't know what it is. I feel like we're going to be able to run for this first down. The Eagles defense is tired. Our offensive line has actually been bullying them for the majority of the game in running the ball. I think we got this. I'm not going to lie. I really do. I honestly believe we may have this. I feel it. I'm confident. I'm a little nervous. Can't help but be nervous right now. But I think we got this. I mean, it's just crazy because this is so reminiscent of the Steelers game. We ruined their undefeated season a couple of years ago. Now we're potentially about to do it to the Eagles. Come on now. Let's just run this ball. Run this ball, man. Run this ball real well, man. Run this ball. Run this ball well. Good blocking. I like the fact that we ran a stretch play too. That strategy. Because that running play took a little bit longer. If we would have ran it up the middle, I prefer to get the yards, of course. So that's the downside to that play call. But if you run it up the middle, the play ends sooner. If you run it to the outside, that took up like 5 seconds. A little bit more time. And you would just hope he would be able to get the yards. But it is what it is. My boy Jaden L with the donation. Appreciate that. Yes, I fixed it. The thumbnail was off. Thank you. I don't know why the thumbnail was off, but it's finally fixed, and appreciate that big time. My boy Jaden L on it. Appreciate the donation again. You didn't even have to do that. I really appreciate it. But yeah, it's fixed now. Appreciate that. All right, man. Come on, man. Run the ball well, man. I can see us ending it right here. I can see us ending it right here. Come on now. 3rd and 7. It's a lot of yards to get, but I think we can do it. It's a lot of yards to get, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. On 3rd down, I'm not going to lie, I would throw it, but I understand why you run it to run out that clock. The defense has been, I don't know, inconsistent up and down. Some of it's been bailout. Some of it's been force bar defense. You know what I'm saying? They've made plays, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I say play action bootleg with Taylor Heineke. When in doubt, if he takes a sack, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just don't throw it anywhere crazy. Don't force nothing. When in doubt, take a sack if nobody's open. I say play action bootleg, in my opinion. I say play action bootleg. That's my idea. Put it in Taylor Heineke's hands. Let him make something of it. At worst, you get sacked. I will take the sack. Oh, wow. What did the Eagles just fold like that? Wow. Nah, there's no way they folded. There's no way they folded like that. Whoa, there's no way they folded like that. Nah, Eagles, say it ain't so. After the play was over, personal foul, defense number 55. Yes, sir. Stupid boy. Stupid boy, we'll take it. Let's run this clock out, man. They still have a timeout left, though. He was kind of falling, though, but I'll take it. That is a tough call. I'm not going to lie. That's not a very obvious call. I think it's the right call, but it's not an obvious call because he was kind of falling already. But that's still a dumb play, and I will take it. Again, like I said, put the ball in Taylor Heinicke's hands. At worst case scenario, he gets sacked like that. And look what happens. See, I'm kind of a genius at times. You know what I'm saying? I'll be a genius sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And then a good little 4-yard pickup on first down. That's not too bad either. I told y'all, put that ball in Taylor Heinicke's hands. At worst case scenario, you take a sack. And it worked out. It worked out better than I thought it would. I didn't think it would be all of that. But worst case scenario, you take a sack and the time keeps going. My boy Titan Anderson, hey, congrats to you, Rico, and all your commanders. Nobody gave y'all a chance. This is why we love the game. Everyone subscribe to Rico for holding it down. Appreciate that again, man. That's the best Tennessee Titans YouTuber out there doing it. One of the best sports YouTubers doing it, period. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy. I appreciate that. He said the ref threw the flag like Key and Peele. Y'all know. Hey, man, we will take it. Jalen Hurts is livid. Boy, you up there, huh? Boy, you up through there. You mad, boy. You mad. You mad. Yeah, running the clock out. That's it. That's it right there. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. Beat them boys. Nobody expected us. Nobody expected us to do that, and we did it, man. Nobody expected us to do that. That's crazy, man. One
person expected us to do it.
You picked us to win that, ma, on the family pool. You picked us to win that. Let me go look. I mean, Z already won it, but you picked us to win that. What is that dance you're doing? What is that? What is that dance? Are you doing the? What is that? Are you doing the little floss dance? Was that what that was? Or you skiing? Yeah, you did. Hey, you and Bonita picked us. She's doing a Ray Lewis rendition behind the camera. Y'all can't see it because she's behind the screen, but she's basically doing some Ray Lewis stuff behind the camera. But hey, man, like I said, one of the biggest benefits to this, it's not the most important part, but one of my favorite parts about this is the fact that now when we watch ESPN tomorrow, when we watch Fox Sports Undisputed First Take, they gotta talk about us. No matter who we beat, it just seems like they avoid talking about us. They'll talk about us for like maybe 2 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes, if that. But after you beat the last undefeated team in the NFL, a lot of people, Super Bowl favorites, they have no choice but to talk about us for an extended amount of time. They got to. And then, yeah, my mom is a big-time Commanders fan. She's mainly the reason why I became a Redskins fan. Because, again, I was born in Maryland, but we sucked when I was little. I really became a Commanders fan, and I'm a Commanders YouTuber mostly because of my mom and my family. Because we sucked when I was little. I easily could have ended up another fan of another team, but I chose this team because my mom was diehard and always screaming at the TV. So, you know, thank my mom for why I'm here, because I probably would have ended up some random fan, like a team that happened to be good at the time type of thing. You know how people end up Green Bay Packers fans because when they were 8 years old, the Packers were good type of thing. It may have been something like that. So who knows? Maybe I would have ended up Commanders, but y'all definitely need to thank my mom for me being here. And I'm happy to be here too. I love our history, so I'm not mad at it. I mean, we've pretty much sucked for the most part of me being alive, but before I was alive, we had some great history. My boy King Saul with the donation. I used to pray for times like this. Meek man. Appreciate the donation, man. It's a celebration, man. They're going to make it about the Eagles. Yeah, they're going to say the Eagles lost the game more than we won it. But I know one person that's going to be objective, and that's Chris Sims. Chris Sims, he breaks down every game every week.
And he does game predictions the next week for every game every week. And he like at least dedicates like 5, maybe 10 minutes, depending on the game, breaking down what each team did well and wrong. And he's going to be objective. Chris Sims is going to be objective. So if you want to hear somebody actually compliment the Commanders, because we'll take a free touchdown too. We'll take that free touchdown. Yeah, now we're gonna make it look like we been had this game in a wrap. Yeah, like we been won this game. Like we was up double digits on them the whole game. Don't even worry about what happened. Appreciate the donation again, Al. Keep Taylor in, go back to Wentz. But yeah, man, like I was saying. Like Jamal's point, ESPN is going to find a way. First Take, all of them are going to find a way to make it about the Eagles losing more than us winning. But make sure you check out Chris Sims' podcast. He's objective. He breaks down everything. He's going to give us our credit. So if you want to listen to somebody give us our credit, Chris Sims is your best bet. So make sure y'all check him out. But I'm about to go ahead and dip up out of here. I'm about to do my review video. I'm about to go ahead and we beat the Steelers undefeated, and now Eagles. You might want to get that Sean Taylor. I already got the Sean Taylor jersey. The Sean Taylor jersey on. It's in me. It's in me, not on me, though. It's in me, not on me. But yes, sir, my boy Jaden L, All-Pro member for 17 months. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Hey, man, this just proves that the NFC East is for sure the best division in football. We are last place and just beat arguably the best team in the NFL. We're 5-5. Other teams, other divisions, 5-5 is first place in the division. We're firmly in last place after beating the best team in the NFL, arguably. That's crazy, bro. The NFC East is that serious. Honestly, if the 49ers and the Bucks go on a nice little losing streak, never mind, the Bucks are going to win their division. If the 49ers can go on a nice little losing streak real quick and everybody else start losing, it could be 4 NFC East teams in the playoff and we could get that 4th spot. We'll see. But there's a lot of football left. Maybe we could beat out the Giants or the Cowboys. He said we some lucky. What's good, Jalen? That's my brother in the chat, my blood brother. He said we when I just lost my fantasy game on that last play. Oh, Smokes, no. No, Smokes, say it ain't so. My boy Smokes lost. My boy Smokes lost his fantasy game this week off of that last touchdown. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That's such a bittersweet victory for you, man. I feel you. You don't deserve that. I don't wish that on my worst enemy because that fumble literally had no implications on this game. Oh, yeah, and the bettors. Oh, yeah, somebody house just got took. Somebody owes a house after that touchdown, too. The fans ran out and everything. All right, y'all, I'm about to go ahead and do my review video. Y'all know what my review videos. Make sure you check it out. I go position group by position group. We do quarterback. We do running back, wide receiver, offensive line, tight end, defensive line, linebackers, safety, corners, all of that. So make sure y'all pull up for my game root video, which will probably be out within the next hour. Make sure y'all pull up for that, man. I'll probably do a call-in show tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned. Oh, no, not tomorrow, because I think that's supposed to be me, Ed Oliver, Louis T, and Rio. I think we're gonna be on Rio's channel tomorrow. If we're not, I'll have a stream at night. Maybe if we're doing that tomorrow, I'll probably do a call-in show tomorrow during the day. Maybe sometime in the afternoon. Just stay posted. Again, I'm about to go ahead and do my review video. Stay tuned. My boy Joe with the $5 donation. Appreciate that. Everything we need is in this room. I'm telling you. Again, even before we won the game, the way we played against the Vikings, that Benjamin say Juice pick 6, we win that game. And we're on a 5-game win streak, including this Eagles game, and we're 6-4. We're playing well against good teams. We should have beat the Vikings, who beat the Bills. You saw how they did the Bills. We had a really good game with the Titans where we lost on the last play of the game. And then we just beat the Eagles. We're not as bad as what people think. I'm telling you. The defense is Super Bowl ready. The offense, we'll speak about that, especially quarterback-wise. We'll debate, you know what I'm saying? But we have the skill positions. We have offensive line pieces, but we have too many injuries, and I feel like we do need to draft guard pretty high. But we're pretty straight to tackle as long as guys are hurt. And my boy Jaden L with the donation again, man. That boy Terry McLaurin, just for you, went pretty stupid. He had 128 yards. He never got another catch. I was hoping he would break his career high in a game, but 128 yards, a meaningful 128. Should have had more than that if Taylor Heineke hit him on that one deep pass where he threw that interception. But either way, man, that was a great game. Tressway, stupid. Punt coverage, too, stupid. I mean, we were hit-sticking people on punt coverage. Hit-sticking people. Remember, Terry McLaurin also passed Gary Clark for the most receptions within the first 4 years of a Washington player. So Terry McLaurin broke a Gary Clark record today as well. So only an extra benefit for the victory today. Again, I'm about to go ahead and work on my review video. Make sure y'all pull up for that. Leave a like on the way out. I really appreciate it from y'all, man. Appreciate the chat. I love the chat. Watching games with y'all just makes it a whole nother experience. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, because I live stream every Washington Commanders game, and I'm gonna speak it into existence postseason as well. I'll be live streaming our postseason games as well, just like this, play-by-play analysis, laughing and learning, all of that. So make sure y'all pull up to my review video within an hour after this. Make sure you pull up to potentially a call-in show tomorrow. And I'll catch y'all later, man. I really appreciate y'all. Shouts out to everybody that donated. Shouts out to all of the channel members. Shouts out to the chat. Really appreciate y'all. And I will catch y'all later on with a video.